Welcome again to this week's, or another instalment of London's Burning. We left last time in a wondrous land filled with nightmares, where the Coterie had to find a hole to dig themselves in, or die. Most of them were successful. Some of them were not, and they took damage as appropriate. Tonight we carry on from where we last left off, each of them pulling themselves out of the dirt in this nightmare land. Joining us tonight is Xavier Long, portrayed by our very own Tina. Please do a rouse check to awaken from your torpor slumber. Lovely. The caitiff Armon, portrayed by Nitro Taipat. Please do a rouse check to awaken from your torpor state. Lovely jubbly. The Camera Labanu Hakim Blood Scholar, the sensational Cedra, portrayed by Ms. Hartz. Please do a rouse check to awaken from your torpor state.
We're getting too lucky.
And
I
Isaac,
wasn't the one to jinx it this time.
of the Hecata family of Clan Cappadocian, portrayed by Noscavian. Please do a rouse check to awaken from your torpor slumber. Ooh, you're getting hungry. And last but not least, our special guest, Alice. Please do a rouse check to awaken from your torpor slumber. Lovely jubbly. The Coterie awaken, gather themselves together, and meet up in the forest again. Is there anything you wish to discuss before you carry on with your journey?
Well, since Isaac awoken, he is in a hunger frenzy.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh
Yes,
boy.
He has awoken extremely hungry, and he needs to feed.
would you like to go hunting for something before you meet up with the Coterie in that case?
Yes,
Okay.
ideally. I mean, he would hunt immediately.
In that case, we'll do it in a quick route rather than RP it out. On your sheet, under the Predator roll, if you would be so kind, to just do the roll from that, please.
Alrighty.
Suck the sap out of a tree. Almost the same viscosity.
The trees are red.
Oops. Give me just a moment. I don't think I populated that.
No worries.
You have to come back. You go ahead and go to the group. I'll have to roll this and then get back to you.
So, the rest of the Coterie, minus Isaac, is there anything you wish to discuss before you carry on with your journey?
Where did we end off at the last session? We
Dug holes.
Basically, yeah. You got yourselves out of that.
We got out of the castle.
Hmm.
And now we have no clue where we're going.
Amon,
What?
you ready to deal with this yet?
No. After yesterday, I don't know. I'm not ready to deal with any of this.
The good news is, I don't think you get that choice anymore.
Yep.
So the weight's off your shoulders now.
Either that or greater.
Why don't we stick to the original plan, of course, if that's okay with you, Xavier, that we keep an eye on Amon till if the Ripper strikes again.
I'm not sure there's going to be an if.
You think there's going to be a win?
No, I don't think it's going to happen again. Wait, do you even know?
Know what?
Who the Ripper is?
I'm out of character. She came in and got me off my
She
sulking.
Right, but
Yeah,
she didn't
but
see
I didn't
you
see anything.
look into a mirror or anything. She just saw you being whiny bitch.
Right, but you
Sulky.
saw what was in the room, and I feel like Siege was intelligent enough. She probably put together context clues.
Could have meant anything, really. See what she says, mister.
Sorry.
So I was playing as no. Cedra does not know.
Our boy here is the Ripper.
Do we know that for sure?
Amon.
Well, unless this place is trying to play mind games on us, like it obviously is, then as far as I'm concerned, that's enough proof for me.
We don't even
Plus, you
know
didn't.
where we are, what this place is.
I think the point of this place, though, wasn't to lie to you. It was to show you your deepest nightmare.
Which still doesn't mean it's true.
So what? His nightmare is that he is the Ripper? That's his nightmare?
Yes.
Not that his wife is
Yes.
brutally murdered by another vampire?
No, it would be worse if his wife was brutally murdered by himself.
Is that what you saw? What did you see? What did you see when you looked into that painting?
It was a mirror.
He didn't see a nightmare. He saw himself. Not in any capacity of killing anything.
Yes, but what did
In
you
that-
see when you looked in the mirror?
Me?
Any of us?
Same thing anybody else would have looked into it. You opened it off, it was a painting, something jumped out of the painting, slashed us, and disappeared. Blank painting, blank pattern. I believe one other of us went in there and did it too.
No, I
look at
meant the
Isaac,
mirror
who's
room.
freaking out.
We looked in
No.
the mirror and we did not see ourselves. We can't trust mirrors here either.
What did I? Oh, I saw something that happened.
So again, we can't trust mirrors here either.
I think you're missing the point. That
I'm just
painting.
suggesting we stick to our original plan. I am
That
not
painting
fully
wasn't a
convinced
mirror
that
to anybody
Amon
else.
I'm still not entirely convinced that Amon is the Ripper.
Amon at this point is just looks completely dejected from the conversation. He's still standing in the group, but he's just like not looking at anyone in particular. He's just looking off into the trees.
What's the plan, Cedra? And he looks around to the fucking forest at night.
Yeah, we need to get out of here first.
Okay, but what's the plan?
To get out of here?
How?
Good question. You see a path or anything?
Do we see a path?
Not yet.
Is there a yellow brick road? No, okay. Nope.
Are there lights? Are there anything other than trees around us?
Nothing yet.
Hold on, I got this.
Yeah.
Hey, you fucking cat! That's right. When we fucking need him, he doesn't show up. Like a
Yes?
typical cat. Oh, there you are.
Hi! Friends?
We need to leave. Where do we go?
Well, there's only 3 of you here.
Yeah, what happened?
Waiting for Isaac to just jump out of the darkness and just eat the cat.
Oh God, don't give him ideas.
I think there's less of us here than normal, but I have no idea where Isaac's at.
He's
An old
behind the
man. He
bushes.
probably got lost.
The weird thing
Okay.
is, I think he was trying to find something to eat, but if he looked in the other bush, he would have found a bottle.
A bottle
What
of
other
what?
bush?
A bottle of blood. What else would be in a bush?
Well, where's it at?
It's in the other bush. He went
Which
behind the
other
wrong
bush?
bush.
Point out the other bush.
It's that one.
Xavier will walk over to the one he just points to.
And he finds a bottle of Vitae.
How convenient.
Hey, Isaac.
Is this a blood bush?
Bloodberry bush.
Isaac.
Bloodberry bush.
Would Isaac be there or be nearby enough to hear the screaming? Would he, or the yelling? Or would he still be, looking?
He's
for
in the
something
other
to
bush, so he'd be close enough to hear it.
eat? So you see this old man Isaac
Does he
pop
perk
out
up
of the
like
bush.
a meerkat?
Yes.
Xavier will just toss him the bottle.
He'll grab the bottle and start like gnawing on it and chugging the bottle, and I think he would probably break the bottle trying to get into the Vitae inside faster.
You may stake 2 hunger.
Like,
Oh,
rip
dang.
the top off the bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some good.
Xavier will rummage back through this blood bush. Is there anything else in it?
Toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes.
To practice good oral hygiene?
Yes. What else would you use a toothbrush for?
Brushing your teeth with blood? Interesting.
Cedra takes a toothbrush and puts it in her pocket.
Ah, I see you are like 9 out of 10 dentists.
What about the 10th dentist?
He doesn't have any teeth.
Oh, that could have been really sideways real quick.
So, why did you call me? What's going on?
We
need
need
to
to
get
know
home.
where to go.
Just take the path.
What path?
That one. And a path has magically appeared before you.
Thank you. You can leave now.
No friends? That's it? Am I just your pet? Is that what you think's going on here?
You can come with me.
I like her.
Go with her then.
But she's going
I'm
with
going
you.
with
and
you.
Yeah, and it's like I need to go and do cat business.
Then go do cat business.
Have a
I can't
full
when you're all
schedule
looking at
of
me.
Napping?
Oh my God, he's like Kalo. Xavier turns around.
It's just a cat.
And he's gone. Before the coterie,
Well-
there's a single path. Following it, is there any real option?
Shall we follow the yellow brick road?
Without even saying anything, I've already started walking down the path.
Xavier, thank you for the Vitae. I was quite famished.
Oh,
Magic-
sure. Thank Xavier, not the guy who pointed it out to you.
This fucking cat.
I'm sorry, I was overcome with hunger. I was quite hangry, if you will. Thank you as well.
That's
Wherever
better.
you are, cat.
Xavier will come pat you in the back and say, you can return the favor soon enough.
Very well.
The coterie proceed through the path, and twigs and stones crack under and crumple under their feet. After a period of time walking, the smell of scented tobacco tinkles their nostrils. Heading towards the scent, the forest slowly changes to that of mushrooms and toadstools of various sizes.
Oh my god.
If I can get the right bloody thing. As the scent grows stronger, the coterie come across a single, slight clearing, where sat upon a white toadstool with several red spots, they find an overgrown, giant caterpillar smoking on a hookah. The caterpillar sees them and says, "And who are you?"
I am the sensational Cedra.
"What do you mean by that? Explain yourself."
I am called Cedra, and it has been sensational.
I see. And who is everyone else?
My name is Isaac, and I am a scholar. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And he gives a nod.
Nice to
Savior
meet you.
walks up and says, Savior and I have fucking nightmares.
That's a fun hobby.
Mom
Come
doesn't
on, you
say
have to
anything.
speak.
I have to.
Has this place not taught you anything? Fucking say something and say it nice. And if you're going to be rude, just be fucking rude. You never know what they want.
I'm a mon. I kill things, apparently.
You're fitted well here. And who was your last companion?
I walk up and I curtsy and I say, I'm Alice. What is your name?
Cat R. Pillar. The R stands for R.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Who are you?
I am the sensational Cedra.
Oh, Jesus,
And what do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
I am called Cedra, and I am sensational.
Ah, very well. And who are the rest of you?
I am
This is
Isaac.
my coterie.
Ah! They belong to you?
Yes.
Sure.
You haven't trained them all well. Only a few of them.
We're young.
Ah. So what brings you here?
We're looking to get home.
Why would you go home?
Because we quite like it.
We have kids that need to be fed.
I can understand that. How long have you been keeping small goats?
Apparently not long enough because we've lost our way. We need to get home.
And who are you?
Santa.
That's a funny name.
Isn't it, though?
I prefer the other one. The one with the manners.
Do you have a way
Alice,
for us to
he likes
get
you better.
home? We'd be very grateful if you could tell us where to go.
Well, there's that door over there. And a door that was not there before suddenly appears on the trunk of one of the larger mushrooms.
Well, thank you. And that door, I take it, would take us home or towards home? Or where would it take us?
I don't know, I'm a caterpillar, not a geographer.
I see.
You're mad if you're asking a caterpillar for directions. I'm a caterpillar. What do you think I am? Cartographer?
Alice walks up and curtsies again. Thank you, dear sir, for your help. We do appreciate it.
I like her.
Isaac would give a nod and a slight bow. Thank you very much, Mr. Caterpillar.
You're very welcome. Is everyone turning to leave? Come back! I've something important to say.
Yes, Mr. Caterpillar. What is it?
Keep your temper.
What?
Keep your temper.
We're fucked.
The stool upon which I sit, one side shall make you giant, one side shall make you small. Take a bite each and proceed through the door.
Oh, great. I rip off a part from either side.
Okay?
Yeah, Xavier follows.
Yeah,
But, sir,
Isaac
do
would
we
follow the
need
example.
to be small or do we need to be big?
Door-sized.
Is the door big or small?
It's kind of door-sized.
We were shrunk to get here. I would think we need to get big again.
Yeah, but we don't know if we were embiggened before we woke up.
That's true too.
Might be the smartest thing anybody's said since we've fucking been here.
Isaac would definitely take one chunk of each.
Who's going to eat the mushroom?
I'm gonna walk up to the door first.
Okay.
How tall is the door compared to me?
Same size.
I open the door.
Doesn't open.
I knock.
The door opens magically and majestically.
Without going in, I peer through the door.
You stick your head through the door, and as if you were suddenly blinded. It's just darkness. My old friend.
So I turn to everyone else and say, it's just dark.
Well, I don't think we have many other paths to take. We may as well go in.
'Tis the only way forward.
I hold the door for anyone who would like to pass through.
What about the mushroom?
I'm
I
confused.
put the mushrooms in my pockets.
Okay. You seem like a fun guy!
I'm confused. Do we have to eat these fucking mushrooms, or can we just walk through the door? Cedra. Standing there
He
with the
only
door
said
open.
one side will make you big, one side will make you small. He never said we
Looks
had to eat it to go through the...
Yeah, it looks like we'll fit just fine. So I was just going to save them for later. Could come in handy.
Yeah,
Xavier
Isaac
will
would- Good.
walk through the door. Are we walking together holding hands?
I was holding the door open for you.
Xavier walks through
Isaac
the door
will be-
and disappears.
Oh,
I
this
didn't hear
this
a
again.
scream.
Well, it worked for us last time. I'll head on through. Isaac will go ahead and thank you for holding the door, sensational Sidra. That's most polite of you. Isaac would go in.
Isaac goes in, disappears within the shadows.
Dun, dun, dun.
Turned out well like half the time that's happened.
I follow him through.
Alice goes
Yeah,
through
I would have.
and disappears.
I would have followed suit and grabbed one each of the mushroom like everyone else. Silently give a little
Disappear.
nod to Cedra and then walk through the door.
After everyone's through, I follow.
Coterie shuffle in, one by one, and the door closes with a slam and disappears in the blink of an eye. They find themselves surrounded by a stone tunnel. Somewhere there, I've lost my place. With sconces of flame lighting the narrow, dark, damp corridor. It is only 4 foot wide, but the ceiling is 50 foot high.
Well, we don't need to get smaller.
I
Well,
yell in the corridor to listen to the echo.
We don't know if this is going to be a huge hallway with a tiny door at the end. I suggest we hold off for the time being.
Agreed. I check to make sure the mushrooms are still in my pockets.
They are still in your pockets.
And the toothbrush?
Yes.
How far down the tunnel can we see?
To the end.
Is there a door, or did you say?
It sort of goes into darkness at the end.
Isaac would proceed forward carefully, trying to watch where he's going in case there's traps or something like.
Okay. Are you sure that's what you want to do?
We're in a hallway. There's nothing immediately around us.
You haven't checked.
Right, I'll search the area immediately around us to see if I can see anything.
Wits and awareness at difficulty 2, please.
Alrighty. Just one moment.
Gonna be one of those games.
Well, I got
Really?
2 successes.
Okay.
I just meant the beast thing.
I mean, I'm rolling most. Oh wait, those are 3 ones. I'll spend the willpower.
Okay.
And we didn't get willpower back last time, right?
Yeah,
We did.
your willpower has reset.
Oh, okay.
There we are.
There we go.
You look around the room. You look up at the ceiling, and you realise it's covered in blood, and there is a trapdoor on the ceiling. You look to the side, and you find etched on the stone wall a map.
Ah,
I'm sorry, what was that?
I would want to take a closer look at this map. Ah,
Okay.
there appears to be a map etched into this wall.
So hard.
Wits and awareness at difficulty 1, please.
Sure.
Where are we starting on that map?
You see the middle one, where there's a yellow square with an arrow that goes straight up.
Yeah.
You're in that tunnel there. And Isaac
Okey-dokey.
looks at the map and realises, strangely, that it could be peeled off the wall.
Oh, thank God.
Isaac would reach and peel the stone map off the wall, and it's like a stone print with a map on it. Huh, this is most interesting.
Yeah. Convenient.
Such fun names for rooms, too, just like the last one.
Where's Kalo at? He'd love the playroom.
Oh god, the basilisk thrones? That's terrifying.
Star chamber and the family crypt. And we're in the which area was it?
That
Hallway.
middle yellow square.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Middle yellow.
I'm
Yeah, I think
assuming
that
the middle
yellow
yellow
square
square is the door above it.
Yep.
Ah, so I imagine if we take that trap door up there, and Isaac would point up to the bloody trap door, that would lead to the star chamber. Is that what the...
Yes.
What an excellent idea. How?
We could grow.
If we grow, will we fit through the door?
I don't know.
Yeah, how big
Fix
is
the
that
door.
trap door?
I mean, you could fit through it now.
But it's 50 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thought. Someone grows, someone jumps in their palm.
Don't you guys have the ability to jump?
Not that high.
I do.
Wait,
I
really?
think. Let me double check. Yeah, because number of meters 3 times their potence level. So what is that?
Well, what level? How many dots do you have in potence?
3
3 times that.
3 times how
So
many
you can
meters?
jump 9 meters.
So 9 meters.
Oh, 3 times 3. Got you. Yeah, didn't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about
can't
30
math.
feet.
What about the playroom? That's just down the hall from where we are.
I mean, if the last area we were in taught us anything, we need to complete the room.
Yeah, we never know what we'll encounter will help us with the next.
Sure, we could take a look at the playrooms before we check out the star chamber. That shouldn't hurt.
Do we still have our swords?
Yes. Those of you that have swords.
I got 2.
Are you heading to the playroom then?
Yeah, Isaac would.
I'll follow.
Coterie into the
Ooh.
playroom. The entire floor is a chessboard. Written upon the wall, in an almost disturbing blood-red handwriting, is, "You each have a piece to play in this game. Kill the regal one before you form a line. With him at the front, else you'll all be lame. Do it soon, and you can all dine."
It doesn't necessarily sound promising.
So I
Is
take
my
it
name
we-
supposed to be on there?
Can we get that text form somewhere since it's written on the wall? Please and thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Thank you.
Doite śmiesznie.
Oh, I'll dine. I thought you said die.
That doesn't rhyme with line.
With a half rhyme.
We all have pieces assigned to ourselves, by the way.
Yeah, where's everybody else? I only see mine.
You do. Your name's underneath it.
No, I'm saying I only see mine.
Yeah. I'm
So
this
I
knight.
take it we need to take out the regal one
I'm not
immediately.
sure if this is a queen or a bishop.
You have a bishop.
I believe, yeah.
I assume it's a fully set up chessboard with all the pieces in the correct places.
Nope.
Yeah, the pieces are not in all the right places.
Do
I just know that's the king, that's the queen.
Okay, that's good because I can't really see the white piece.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I
That's
would have gotten that
racist.
wrong.
that's a rook.
Not anymore.
That's the queen. That's the
Because there are
king.
two
Where'd the rest
absences.
go? Oh,
Okay, so the rook's gone. Got it. So then, yeah, we have 2 knights, a bishop, a queen, and a king. Who's the queen and king?
Isaac is the king.
You're the king. You know how you can move, right?
One move in each direction, right? I think.
You can move.
Mhm.
Yeah. You can't
The
do it
queen's
diagonal.
the one that can. Oh, okay.
Queen can move anywhere,
Yeah.
any number, I believe.
yep,
Knights moving
Bishop's
L
only
shapes.
diagonal,
yep.
and the knights, yeah, the knights are an L.
L-shaped, yep.
Now the pieces on the board are there like physical like statues or something there with our names on them, Or do we have to go stand in those spots?
They're physical statues with your names on them.
Are we Harry Pottering right now?
No. Your
No, 'cause it's
Alice's
the
Adventures
statue.
in Wonderlandering.
Because there's a basilisk throne, and that sounds very Harry Potter.
That series has got a lot to answer for if that's what you think of.
I haven't seen those movies in ages. All right.
If this rook moves here, his
Mm-hmm.
next move, he can move here.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to make that move just yet unless till we can sign out the king moves.
Right.
All of our first moves, we're not going to take anything, though. Because everything we can take at the moment, we're in direct danger of losing our piece to the king or the queen.
Don't have to overthink this one because nobody wants to play chess in a game.
No.
Apparently.
I'm having a hard time. How are you making the little purpley things?
Just if you got your pointer
Hold.
selected, just click and hold.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's
So
this?
this is the queen right there.
This is the king. That's the
Mhm.
queen.
Oh,
Okay. What's this? A pawn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, those are pawns. Yeah. This is a
So-
bishop. This is
They've
a
got
rook.
2 knights, a rook, and then the rest are pawns.
So if I moved
is
here,
this our queen?
I could take out the
That's a-
pawn.
That's
No,
the
the
king.
queen
This
is
Isaac.
right
is our
here.
queen.
Oh,
This is the king. Or no, sorry, yeah, that's the king. This is the queen.
Oh, I guess Alice
No,
is
that's
the
the
queen.
bishop. The bishop.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because of the
oh,
yeah.
wait, maybe I'm the queen. I think I'm the queen, unless that's the king.
That's
I
the
thought
king.
that was the king.
That's the king.
King's got the cross at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Chat should be ringing right now if they could see what we were doing.
Well, since I'm not in any risk of losing the next or losing my piece the next turn, I'm gonna go ahead and move there.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and move there.
Question, Shiver.
Answer, Xavier.
If we move one piece, shouldn't they move a piece after us? We shouldn't take our turns in succession?
Like I said, don't overthink it.
Okay.
Now, hold on.
It's letting us move.
The only thing that I'm worried about is what it means by kill the regal one before you form a line.
It wants us to line up at some point somehow too. So we need to kill it first. I'm wondering though, should I go here? That way you can go here, but that bishop can kill you too. I don't know if these are moving.
well, if I make way for the queen, can't the queen just take the king?
No, because then the king can take.
I don't feel like these are generally supposed to be played as a chess game. I think there's something else.
Shiver, I deleted my piece because I'm an asshole.
That's one way to win. I'm out.
We just have to
In
do
the
it.
process
my
of
piece
moving
over
his
it.
piece, Xavier just snaps the statue in half.
Oh, wait! It says kill the regal one before you form a line. I can just delete my piece and we win.
I'm gonna try it. Xavier goes here.
Knight takes pawn.
That takes fun. Yeah.
If you're
So
waiting for
wait.
white to move, it doesn't move.
So we can just
Is
Is
keep
that
going.
the king or the queen?
That's the queen.
This is
the
just a
queen.
fancy combination lock.
So we can just move
Is it-
whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
Xavier
then-
goes here.
Knight takes.
That takes pawn.
Oh, cool. Knight takes bishop.
And this is the king?
Yeah, this is the king.
Bishop takes king.
Can't the queen just move straight line?
Yeah.
She could have, but Xavier's impatient. But the king and queen could help mop up this stuff that's not going to move.
Thought we just had to get the weaker one.
And then form a line.
Yep. So
Form a-
that makes sense.
I think I want to move.
Aha! Close enough. A small alcove opens in the wall with a bottle of vitae, enough for one for each of you.
Ah,
Xavier immediately
Randy?
drinks his bottle.
You may slake one hunger.
Much better.
Alice
would,
pockets hers.
Okay.
Yeah, Cedro put it in
Oh,
her
wait.
pocket.
What? We all got bottles? I heard the alcove open. I must have missed that part.
Yeah, we got bottle of V-Day.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just pocket mine.
Isaac will drink his.
You may slake one hunger.
What exactly does that say? The two. What's in between the twos?
What are you talking about?
On the map.
Second playroom?
Yeah, I
I
think
assume
that's.
we could just proceed through the door to the second room.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Only
so.
two of us can fit, though.
Two of us can fit?
2x2 playroom?
Just
So
I
it's
a
just
thought it
second
was second.
playroom.
Oh yeah, second. It's second play.
I thought it sounded
Technically,
like
I'll just-
Shiver said something about only a couple of us could fit. That might have just been. I was looking at the map when he said that, so I must have just mistook something that he said.
don't VTM while hungover.
Don't.
Everyone going into the second playroom?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Coterie
Oh,
proceeds to the
good.
next
This
playroom.
room again.
The room floor is covered in various broken dolls, and the door shuts behind them. Dolls start to awaken, looking at the coterie, start saying things like, "Let's play, play with me," and variations thereof.
Oh.
The broken and smashed dolls start to stand up and walk their way towards the coterie. Menacingly.
We're gonna have to kill puppets.
Do you have something against killing puppets?
No, but if we have to kill puppets, that means they're gonna fight back.
So what are the dolls doing right now?
They're coming towards you menacingly.
Going.
Xavier
Asking
would
you to
like
play
to
with
drop. Xavier would like to feel go kick one of them across the room.
Strength, dexterity, difficulty 2, please.
Do we still have that boon from the last game?
No.
Okay. That's all I asked.
Four.
Xavier walks up to the doll, kicks it with all of his pent-up rage, which at this moment is quite a lot. The doll flies across the room, smashes itself against the wall, the remains fall to the floor, and then the doll reforms, gets up, says play with me, and starts walking towards Xavier. Hello, kitty.
Is this a scene change?
No.
Okay.
I swing at the closest doll.
Strength, dexterity, difficulty 2, please.
There we go. Ah, hell no. What? Third time. Oh,
There we
God. Okay, well, we'll go with the messy critical. Well, what can happen?
Cedra takes a swing, clumsily, at the doll, smashes it across the room. It breaks into 1,000 pieces, hits the wall, falls down, and then reforms itself, gets up, giggles, and starts coming back towards Cedra, who has, because she was slightly off balance, fallen on her bottom.
I don't think this is working.
I was hoping the
Perhaps.
sword we got here would help against the dolls here.
Perhaps.
Oh, so you did. Sorry, Isaac. You did use your sword? Okay.
Perhaps someone should try to play with the dolls.
How about that?
That's Kalo's thing.
Maybe we should be nice.
Or Harry.
Maybe Isaac is right.
Isaac, you're about a grandpa. You should have experience doing this.
I suppose I could give it a try. Isaac would walk up towards one of the dolls and then ask the doll, "Excuse me, little doll, what game would you like to play?"
Play with me!
"What game?"
All games.
"All
Never
games."
leave.
No. Isaac would want to take a look around the surroundings to see if there's like another way out or I don't know, a switch to tell the dolls. Nope.
Are there any
Um,
other toys in the room?
Nope, just broken dolls.
Have you dolls tried playing with one another?
One of the dolls tries to jump up at Isaac. If you wish to dodge, that would be dexterity and athletics at difficulty 2, please.
Can I try to catch the doll and then like throw it away?
Yes.
Like catch it and then be like wee and throw it, then just not catch it again.
Like that
Like
donkey
acting like I'm
efficient the other
playing.
day.
Do dexterity and dexterity roll at difficulty 2, please.
Sure. One moment here. There we go.
You successfully throw the doll up in the air and not catch it. It falls back down to the ground, smashes into 1,000
Whee!
pieces, and reforms itself, saying, "Play with me!"
Wasn't that fun? I'm like
Is
taking a step back.
Is that door behind us still there?
It is still there.
Xavier tries to leave.
Doesn't budge.
Fuck.
Didn't you have kids? Don't you
Xavier
know how to
walks over to
play with dolls?
one of the. Xavier walks over to one of the dolls that wants to be played with and picks.
Dexterity and athletics, difficulty 2, please.
This doll's really difficult to pick up, apparently.
Have you ever picked up a child
it's
that
gonna
didn't want to be
attack
picked up?
you.
You successfully pick up the doll. However, in doing so, you let it get far too close, and it bares fangs, sinks its teeth into you, and drains you of 1 hunger.
Was this one of the nice dolls that did this to me?
There's only dolls.
Oh,
don't
I
have
thought
that
you were
much
saying
of a
some were
personality.
saying play with me and some were being menacing.
Oh no, they're all menacingly
No,
coming
they were all
towards
doing
you.
both.
This is
Cool.
how they play.
Xavier rips the doll's head off and keeps the head.
Strength and dexterity, difficulty 2, please.
4.
You successfully rip the doll off you, smash it against the wall, its body falls to the floor, and then it reforms using other bits of various junk around the room, and comes back
What's
towards
the
you.
head doing? I have it in my hand.
The head is still attached to you.
I take the bottle of Vitae out of my pocket and offer it to the closest doll. That was a look like the storyteller didn't plan for that.
It's always a good thing.
Dexterity and athletics, difficulty 2, please.
Dexterity and athletics. Give the doll a bottle. I don't like the way this is going. Oh, Lord, no.
Oh.
I'm not going to have any willpower by the time this is done. Yeah, I'm leaving it at that. Lost a bottle of... Sure.
The doll takes the bottle, smashes it against the floor, and attaches itself to your arm, draining you of 1 hunger.
So it didn't like the bottle, huh?
Let's play!
Hey, I want to play. I have a fun game. Why don't we play hide and seek? You
The doll's
go
still
ahead
coming
and
towards you.
hide. Don't you want to play hide and seek? You can go hide, and then we'll come find you. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Your words just bounce off the doll meaninglessly, as it still comes towards you menacingly. Let's play! I want to play!
Just to double check, there's nothing else in this room other than junk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and try and force the door open.
Dexterity, strength. Oh no, you can't do that. Do strength and athletics, difficulty 2, please.
Strength. Okay. I want the fuck out of here.
You try with all your might to budge the door, however it doesn't budge. But you do manage to knock over the closest doll to you, throw it against the wall, smash it, and it reforms and walks towards you menacingly, saying, "Let's play! I want to play!"
Hey, Ella. Take my hands.
Did you say Alice? Sorry.
I said Alice, yes.
Sorry. Didn't hear you. I take her hands.
I start leading her around in a circle while singing Ring Around the Rosie.
The dolls still come towards you.
And when we get to all fall down, I let go of her hands and fall down.
You sure you want to do that?
Piranhas!
I ain't got any other ideas.
Dexterity and athletics, difficulty 2, please. Oh yeah, with the +1 modifier because you've got Alice with you. So we'll ignore that roll.
No, Scavian, stop saying ominous stuff in chat like that.
Lord. Rerolling. I'm not gonna remember. Luckily, I have a lot of willpower.
That's good.
Just not a lot of luck.
Leave that one.
You fall to the floor. The dolls quickly, menacingly, run towards you saying, "Yay!" And one of them attaches itself to your arm and drains you of 1 hunger.
Xavier's over here shaking his arm because the one's stuck on it. Does we have any fire? How about you, Amon? Instead of being a bitch trying to get out the door, help us figure this the fuck out.
Yeah,
Is it safe to say I have a lighter in my coat?
If you want to, yeah.
what's
magician's coat. Surely I have a
providing
lighter.
what's providing light in the room?
Flame sconces.
Are they like the Indiana Jones ones where I can lift a torch up out of it? Or is it
Yeah.
can I pick one up and
Yes,
like
but
start
you have to do a
swinging it?
frenzy check at difficulty 3, please. Because vampires are fucking terrified of
Yeah,
fire.
I know.
I can't believe he did it.
Thank you, Vancouver by night. Also,
Oh Lord, I never hosted us.
Yeah, I'll
You don't have
reach
to do
for
this.
one. Well, I mean, if I fail, I just get really
There's another-
scared of the fire, and I don't want to get near it.
well, I mean,
You
yeah,
Or
basically-
you
true,
get set on fire.
but the storyteller is saying you don't have to do this.
Yeah. Well, I'm just like I'm like in the same train of thought as Cedra is right now. I'll just wait and see what Cedra does.
On the bright side, fire could cleanse him on of his sins.
Just
Isaac has never been so wise.
well, we've tried playing with them. That doesn't.
Tried beating the shit out of him. That doesn't work.
Play with me. I want to play.
Isaac would
We've
look
tried giving him
around.
blood. That doesn't work.
Can Isaac look around and see if he can find like a key or something?
Yeah. But you won't find one, so you don't even have to roll.
Got it. Got
Try
it.
knocking on the door.
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
still right
Can
by the door
Isaac
anyway, so
knock
I go
on the
ahead
door?
and knock. Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
It was a thought.
You're all fucking idiots. If the door won't open, it hadn't opened before in any other room. We've got to figure this out.
I want to
You
play.
got any other ideas?
Let's play.
Well, I tried playing with them. Isaac's gonna use a stern voice. Playtime is over. Go to your rooms.
You don't even need to roll for that.
Oh, yay.
The dolls sit down, stop, and fall lifelessly to the ground.
Fucking hell. Thanks, Grandpa.
You're welcome.
Several small alcoves open around the room.
I guess they didn't want to play after all.
They got grounded for being little shits.
He says,
didn't know how to play
flicking
that.
the head off of his arm.
So, can we look in the alcoves? What's in the alcove?
In each alcove is a bottle of Vitae and a small note. You
What's
can
the
take
note
one
say?
or the other.
That's what the
One-
note says. Take one or the other.
No, I'm warning you.
Oh, take the note or the bottle.
hmm
Can we see what the note
So
says, or
hungry.
it's like wrapped up?
Only if you take the note.
Well, Isaac at the moment he's not feeling super hungry, so I think he would be more curious of the knowledge. So
Yes.
Isaac would take a note.
Savior takes the blood.
Okay.
Oh, there's one of these for each of us.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, there's more than one. Okay.
I'm waiting until Isaac reads his note.
On Isaac's note, it reads, "You fight like a dairy farmer. How appropriate. You fight like a cow."
I'm gonna
Savior's
take
drinking
my
his
note.
bottle, looking at you. What does it say?
The note says that I am a cow, and he'll take the note and show Xavier.
I don't get it. You should have just
Uh,
taken the blood.
I should have.
Oh, yeah,
Isaac
Xavier,
will
you
like
may
look
stake a hunger
down.
point.
That's not very constructive information.
It's not. I think the blood was more valuable, unless we have a puzzle dealing with cows in the future.
Just out of general curiosity, Amon's gonna take his note.
On your note, it reads, "This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur. And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?"
Alice is going to take the blood because she doesn't think that the notes are very constructive.
Cedra's gonna take the blood, even though she really wants to take the note. But
I-
damn.
Pocket the blood too because she doesn't need it right now.
I threw away my last bottle.
That's everyone.
And my note said that I fight like a farmer, I am a cow.
You fight like a dairy farmer. How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Fucking move. That was only missing your mama at the beginning.
Would you like to move on?
Yeah.
Yes,
I think we
Isaac
will.
would leave the room.
You find yourself back in the hallway where you first started. Blood on the ceiling. But not on the dance floor.
Blood on the ceiling.
Are we able to go down that other hallway to get to the crypts, or is there no door?
You can totally get down to the crypt.
Do
I
we want to go
suppose it
that
would be
way?
wise. Yes, I suppose it would be wise to keep exploring before we're forced to use one of these mushrooms and explore an area we can't normally get to.
We should stay together. I think this place is dangerous.
I agree.
Not as dangerous as the man in a mirror.
I think we all head down to the family crypts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Coterie walk into the crypt. And the smell of death is in the air, and the room is filled with desiccated corpses. The Coterie enter. One of the corpses turns its head and stands up. "Intruders! Invaders! Usurpers!" Corpse says as rotting flesh dangles from its jaw. "I challenge one of your number to a duel." Best me in a duel of my choosing, and I shall allow thee to pass.
What if we
so-
just want to be friends?
There are no friends. You must accept my challenge or leave.
I look at
Come on.
Nuskavian.
You want me to duel him?
Resurrected
No,
dead.
you're-
This is your thing, isn't it?
I was gonna say you're a
Amon
resident
has
expert
the
on dead people.
swords.
I guess.
So it's
I
up for
guess
a
that's
challenge,
fair.
it seems.
We don't know if it's gonna beat what kind of
Yeah.
duel it is,
Oh.
and I highly doubt it's a mental duel. Sorry,
I
Greg.
mean,
Well-
if it's a duel, I guess I can do it.
Could be guns.
Could be mental. You never know.
It's not a debate.
Could be magic trick.
Could be a race. Alice,
Yes.
why don't you duel him?
I go up to the, what is it, knight?
Desiccated corpse.
Oh, sorry, desiccated corpse. And I say to him,
I desiccated
are we
corpse.
Got a
allowed to,
promotion.
and I say, are we allowed to find out what your challenge of choice is before we decide to duel?
Only until a contender has come forth, and I'm afraid my honour would not allow me to duel a lady.
I think
Okay,
it's a
so that
safe
rules
choice.
out
Breaks,
Cedra.
guys. I think it's one of you guys.
That's extremely
calling me
sexist,
a
and I think you
lady.
should
Thank you.
stand up for it.
I approach again or turn back to him and say, is there a reason why we can't take the place of...
The code of chivalry forbids it.
So if one of us ladies was to challenge you, you couldn't accept based on your...
Yes.
So you forfeit?
Never! Do you challenge my honour, sir? And he walks up to you,
I think.
and he slaps you round the face. I shall duel you, sir!
Does he take off his hand? Slap him with his hand.
He does now.
I say to the desiccated corpse,
Xavier is
I
in
say,
phase.
does this mean you will let the ladies pass?
Never! I choose here for our duel the weapons of insults.
Oh, I
Oh,
feel
boy.
like well up to the challenge.
I'm looking
Xavier,
forward to
you shouldn't have
this.
insulted this.
I like
good
a
sir.
Xavier.
I don't think I insulted him. I called him sexist.
You forced him to defend his honor.
It's not my fault. he's a little
Amon, like,
bitch. He
very
won't get beat up by a
sassily just
lady.
crosses his arms. Like, oh man, this is gonna be good.
Are you prepared, sir?
You seem like you'd be good at insults, Xavier.
No, I'm not prepared. So
Then
let's go.
this shall be no challenge for me. Will you observe the rules of combat?
You have a tablet to read or something? What the fuck are you talking about? Observe.
Just say you're not going to stab me in the back. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, what kind of chivalrous knight are you, sir?
I'm not. I might stab you in the back.
With an insult?
That's where the phrase backstabbing came from.
You would have made a very good soldier.
You're actually doing good at this insult thing.
Prepare thyself. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
Xavier actually laughs at this.
Oh,
That's
Is that your
insulting.
response?
So is yes, Xavier laughs.
I thought the note said that Amon was
I
the
think
gutter
Isaac and I
crawling
just figured
You
this
take-
out, yeah.
yeah.
1 superficial damage.
Okay.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Your mother's a fucking cow.
You take 1 superficial damage.
I do?
Yes.
Cool. Xavier is unconscious? Torpor? What?
You're in
The
torpor?
notes.
Oh no.
No, you start taking
You start taking aggravated damage
aggravated.
over your
Aggravated,
superficial
okay.
damage.
Okay.
I have spoken with apes more polite than you.
Oh no, we didn't get a note with this one on it.
Xavier punches him in the face.
Strength. Brawl. Difficulty 2, please.
I just rolled my predator because it's strength and brawl 4.
You plunge your face through his skull, turning him to dust, and it falls to the floor.
Okay then.
Fucking prick. Step over the ashes.
Another corpse stands up. You have broken the tenets of the jewel, sir. You are forbidden
Yes, he
from stepping
has.
forward. I challenge one of your number to a duel of
I got-
insults.
I got this, and I just walk up to him, and I'm like, I'll accept your challenge.
Will you observe the
Come
rules
on.
of combat, sir?
Yeah, sure.
So be it.
Come on. Come on. If
It's
shit goes
fine.
sideways, just kill him. It resets.
True.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
That's fitting because you fight like a cow.
Oh, sir. You just damaged me. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
This is Nitro. I don't remember the exact wording
Oh
from
dear.
my note. Oh shit.
I have a point for you or something like that.
Oh, come on. Wouldn't you still have the note?
Yeah, can I like pull the
Read
note
the
back
note?
out and like real quick and look at
Yeah.
it?
No reads.
What's it say again?
This is the end for you, gutter-crawling cur. And I've got a little tip for you, get the point.
And I just say that back to him. Without the part that he said.
The desiccated corpse falls to the ground, turning to dust. Each and every other corpse in the crypt also turns to dust. Upon the stone altar, where the original corpse was, lays an immaculate silver croquet mallet.
Amon just crinkles the note up and tosses it on the floor. And it's just like, see, that was easy. You're muted.
Can't hear you.
I hate Zoom. Said sorry, I'm too busy taking damage and needing food.
Well done, Amon. Well done. That's a proper duel. And you showed respect.
Thanks, Isaac.
What?
Well, if no one else is going to do it, I'm grabbing the croquet mallet.
Okie dokie.
Seems the more Isaac's speed, that mallet.
I offer the mallet to Isaac.
Oh, what am I gonna do with this? He takes the mallet.
Are you kidding me? The game's as old as you are.
You should have used those jokes in your duel.
Obviously, it wasn't about just coming up with fucking jokes. It was reading a piece of paper you pulled out of a hole.
I do
Well-
believe the way is open for us to go to the sleeping crypts.
Sounds ominous.
Shall we proceed?
Again, I open the door and gesture through.
Isaac,
Yes.
you swing underhand, and Xavier's showing him with the like his sword.
That's
Oh,
not how you use a croquet mallet.
Shh. Xavier's American.
Well,
It shows. You're all like,
uh, I guess I'll go ahead forwards, and Isaac would take the mallet, and he'd kind of lean on it as he walked, using it as like an impromptu cane.
Do we see anything through the door that Cedr's open?
inside, you are able to see a group of people sleeping. From your view in the doorway, you can also see a trapdoor in the middle of the floor.
Isaac would be quiet and careful to avoid the trapdoor.
Dexterity and
want to,
athletics, difficulty 2, please.
All right.
You can do it.
That's to be seen. One moment here.
So did Xavier take any aggravated damage, or is he just at the stage where he has to take it now?
Isaac attempts to sneak through the sleeping room. Sadly, he wakes up one of the Red Knights that was slumbering. It gets up and charges at him and engages him in hand-to-hand combat.
How many of these
Silent.
sleeping things are in
Underhand!
here?
As he'd be like, oh no! He'd like hold up the mallet and try to push the Red Knight away with the mallet. I'm being attacked!
I'm just gonna run up behind Isaac and then kind of step to the side and try and stab the Red Knight while he's distracted by...
Melee. With a +1 modifier.
melee.
The unarmored Red Knight is stabbed through his side, falls to the ground, and disappears in a cloud of dust.
A little bit more stealthy there, Isaac.
Well, I am not the most agile person. But please, go ahead and set an example for me.
I guess I would just go up and inspect the trap door. 'Cause other than the sleeping people, that's the only thing in here.
Dexterity and athletics, difficulty 2, please.
May I use stealth?
Yes.
Although, to be fair, it would be the same one.
You successfully walk up to the trapdoor, silently, look at it, and open it up. Inside,
I kind of just...
you see
Oh.
darkness.
Yay,
I kind of
darkness.
just look... Yeah, I just look back at the group and kind of shrug my shoulders, like... I don't know.
How many Red Knights are in the room?
There are 3 remaining knights.
Why don't we just clear this out so people aren't fumbling over their feet?
Alright.
Xavier will take his sword and try to plunge it down on one of their chests.
Strength melee. Please.
Oh no! How many points do I have? Did you all hear that? Sorry.
It was very faint, but it was
It was
funny.
perfect timing.
2.
You successfully plunge your sword into the knight, doing 2 points of damage to it. However, you do not kill it, and it awakens and throws its fists at you using strength.
Oh no. Xavier uses fleetness
For what?
to dodge. Because dexterity is a dodge-based roll.
Okay,
He's
well, you're
gonna
going to have
try
to do that on
and
your next
neo-dodge
turn.
it.
Unless you want to, well, you want to just move out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So, dexterity and athletics. And add your celerity as a bonus modifier. You successfully dodge the fist. However, you also wake up one of the other knights during the kerfuffle.
Okay.
This knight comes at you and attempts to punch you, using strength and brawl. He's going to re-roll that. There we go. What would you like to do? Would you like to dodge or attack?
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity and athletics, but you may not add your celerity rating.
Cool, because I didn't add the celerity rating in the last one, so I'm keeping it.
Alright. You're going to suffer from the harm compulsion. Anything that isn't involving combat is a -2 dice penalty until you harm something.
Okay.
Oh, so this won't be very long.
Which will make it your turn.
Cool. I swing my sword at the one I stabbed in the chest.
Okay, strength, melee.
This is really bad though, because my melee is bad. 1.
And he's also going to try and punch you at the same time. You take 3 superficial damage, which at this point I think will become aggravated damage for you.
Yep.
Oof.
I let
At
go of
this
the
point-
door, storm in the room, and swing at the knight that just took a swing at him. Swing with my sword.
Okay, strength, melee. Against Red Knight, he's just going to try and dodge it all of a sudden. Okay, you successfully managed to turn that knight to dust. One other knight, however, remains awake. Charges at Cedra in his pants and tries to hit her with brawl and strength.
That's underwear for us Americans.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to combat him or just dodge?
I will swing my sword at him.
Strength, melee?
Yeah, I'm re-rolling it. Fuck. I'm not re-rolling that one.
You take 2 superficial damage, and you will also be suffering from the harm compulsion. Xavier, your turn.
I throw my sword on the ground and try to punch the guy.
Strength, brawl. He's also going to try and punch you back.
3. I think I might reroll. Maybe not. Nah.
You manage to, in the kerfuffle, get in 2 solid hits upon the unarmored knight, knocking him back a bit.
So I'm no longer doing the harm thing.
No, you have to actually kill him.
Oh, it's kill. Okay.
Knight is going to take a good old swing at Cedra in his pants.
It's terrible wording.
Yeah. Using his meat sword, I swing back with my sword.
Strength melee, please. Lovely jubbly. And that would also make it your turn now, Cedra.
I swing again.
Strength and melee.
Is there one more knight that's still sleeping?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very quiet fight.
Well, I was going to do something to that one.
You swing around, skillfully,
That was a good roll, too.
but the knight, being unarmoured and just in his pants, is able to move Matrix style around your blade.
I would imagine Xavier's looks pretty beat up, right?
Yep.
Isaac would shout, Xavier, I'll come help you. So Isaac would charge in and try to punch the knight.
Strength and melee, please. We'll call it a
Mhm,
surprise attack,
mhm.
so he doesn't have a defensive roll.
Oh, good. That's good. Strength plus.
Until you roll a 0 like Cedra's been doing all night.
Rolls have not been with.
Hey, I got a success.
Okay. You fumble in, old man style, putting your jukes up like a 1930s boxer. Take a couple of jabs at him and manage to successfully bonk him on the nose, which leaves him startled and a little bit hurt, and takes us to Xavier.
Yeah.
I think you tripped over that croquet mallet.
I punch him again.
Ha 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 ha. Strength, melee. Because he's a bit dazed because this old man's just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
And booped him on the nose.
It's time for some
imagining-
fisticuffs.
Yeah, I'm
And you
imagining
successfully
Isaac
turn the
sitting there.
knight into dust with your final powerful swing.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna, because I've been sitting there holding the trapdoor open, I'm gonna put the trapdoor down, go over to the last sleeping knight, and kind of just poke him. And as soon as I see his eyes open, I'm gonna stab him.
Strength melee, please. Jesus Christ.
Finally, a good roll.
You turn the
I
knight
finally
to
get
dust,
combat.
killing him instantly. You then notice a note in the ash upon it saying, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon, sweetie. I know you're only 3 days away from retirement.
It's even worse the fact that it's the guy that I just went, hey, you. He's like, huh? Yeah.
Wow, what a fight. How did you like that assist, Xavier?
I mean, the guy was sleeping.
No, I mean, the guy who was attacking you, I came up with my fist.
Oh,
Fisticuff.
you!
Yeah.
Sorry, you move so slow. I thought maybe you tripped and hit him. I don't.
No, I was putting my dukes up.
You were
I
putting
can
your
imagine
dukes up.
Isaac was sitting there, like, giving those, like, old 1920s, like, weird insults, like, hey there, you little nanny turtle bopper.
Nincompoop.
Yeah, nincompoop.
You rascal!
Yeah,
You ne'er-do-well!
Street rat.
What happens when your shoelaces are untied? You just tripped into the fight. Well, does anyone want to go first?
Nope.
A trapdoor in a crypt? That doesn't sound too bad. I'll head one down. And Isaac would start climbing down the trapdoor. That's where we're going, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac disappears down the trapdoor. The rest of the coterie just hear this slight as he goes.
No one else thinks Hall of the Basilisk Thrones doesn't sound ominous?
It totally
Sounds-
sounds ominous.
Sounds fucking horrifying, but everything else that sounds great has been horrifying, so maybe it's not.
What in here has sounded great?
I mean,
The
Playroom?
talking wall?
Okay, the talking wall
I
was fine.
kind of enjoyed the chess thing
playroom,
until the dolls happened.
second playroom.
You like those dolls, huh?
No, I'm saying the room sounded good and they ended up being terrifying. This room sounds terrifying. It might be good.
I don't
Well,
think
then
I
go on
did
through the
that too
trapdoor.
soon. I follow Cedra.
I haven't gone through it yet.
Or I follow Isaac.
Alice disappears down the trapdoor. The same whoosh comes up as she goes.
I'll go in behind Alice.
Xavier limps over to the trapdoor, delicately pushes himself down, goes whoosh, and leaves
Just
a bit
grabs
of a blood
himself
puddle on the floor.
Real dramatic, like.
Doll
Cedra
teeth are really dangerous.
Leaving Cedra and Armand in the sleeping room together.
Cedra follows.
Cedra jumps
Yeah, I was
in.
gonna say I probably would have been sitting there at the door, just being like open palm, like letting everybody through. And then once he just through, I'll jump through as well.
Armand jumps down.
Edmond's got his swords. He's like, "Don't worry, I've got your back."
Yeah,
He's fucking broke ass Deadpool at this point.
you're right.
Rogue ass Deadpool.
Brian Brennell.
Except for I'm not good with guns.
Brian.
We'll take a break at this point, and we'll come back. Spoonley. Welcome back. Coterie have jumped through a trapdoor into darkness, find themselves on a, what are they called, a vacuum slide. They land in a giant hall in the most inelegant way possible, crumpled on top of each other, probably with Xavier bleeding on bits of them. Around the room are various stone statue heads and mixed debris. In the centre back wall are two life-size headless statues sat upon a throne each. One throne bears a symbol of a heart, and the other bears a symbol of a diamond.
There's nothing like, I was gonna say pick upable on any of them. It's just this, they're just statues. There's nothing.
The statues? No, nothing on the statues. But you have got various statue heads and mixed debris around the room.
Ah.
I look at the statue heads closest to me.
Mhm.
Wits and investigation difficulty 3, please.
Roll.
It's not your night, is it, Cedra?
Just press the reroll button underneath it.
I only have one willpower left.
Oh, you can't reroll.
I mean, I could, but then I'll use up my last willpower, and I feel like I need to keep it.
Did you reset
all-
your willpower tracker at the start?
Yeah, she blew through some
Yeah.
willpower.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
but
I
she's
blew
been
through a lot of
re-rolling a
willpower.
lot.
I had rolled the beast 3 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Of the female busts, do any of them resemble, like, have a heart on it at all?
I need you to clarify what you mean by female bust. I feel this is something
A
lost in
bust is shoulders up.
A bust is shoulders up, the head. Yeah,
Shoulders
I
up,
understand
not-
where your mind went. I'm being
no,
politically
no.
correct
That's
here.
the language I speak is British English. Your bust is the size of your breasts.
So then, what do you call a statue from the shoulders up?
That would also be a bust.
I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
Well, I mean, you might want to know if
And-
they've got anything engraved upon their
Right, but
bosom.
in this situation, you said there's heads all around, so they would be busts.
So the heads bust
But then-
would not
well,
include
okay.
a bust. Bust.
I feel like I've been tripped up.
I'm
by
not looking at the
legal
statue's
technicalities
busts.
here.
I'm looking
You're looking at the statue heads or the statues on the thrones?
statue heads. Are
Right.
there any that have hearts on them?
Wits and investigation difficulty 3, please. This is a
Beautiful.
bust, not a bust.
I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling.
Those are
Okay.
some busted rolls.
There.
You find
The
I
dice
just
are
want to
not with
remind
us
everybody that I wasn't the one that jinxed the group this time.
you find a head with a spade symbol upon the cheek.
No heart? I'm looking for a heart.
You find
Of the
a
women.
head with a spade symbol on the cheek.
Well, I got no fucking ideas because none of these match. This one's got a spade.
Would you say it was on the bodies? It was a heart and a diamond.
Diamond.
Might as well throw my investigation into the ring. Can I look at the heads?
Wits and investigation difficulty 3, please.
This is not my good stats.
Symbol on it.
Nope.
You find a head without a symbol on it.
Oh, I still found something though.
I think Isaac will want to look through the pile too, see if he can help get ahead.
If you want to get ahead of the pack, that's a wits and investigation roll, difficulty 3.
Oh, it sounds good.
Ooh.
Come on, they're
That
just
sounds
serious.
like an Isaac puzzle.
So you might give him a difficulty 2 for the great pun.
Nope. No favoritism, except for busts.
You said investigation and wits.
Wits. Oh, lovely.
Whoa.
You find a
Yep.
head with a club
Yeah.
symbol on it.
Like I
Told ya.
said, this is an Isaac puzzle.
Question. These heads, did they look male or female, or did they just look like human?
They just look like human heads. I mean, who
How
am
many
I to
heads are
assign
there?
gender to a statue?
Hey, Isaac.
Yes.
These two heads complete the set.
2 heads are better than 1.
Perhaps we can put the heads on the statue and see.
Which on which, though?
Well, how about the hearts cards are usually red and the spades are usually black, right? Why don't I put the clubs on the spade and the you can put the diamond on the hearts?
Well, considering the heart and the diamond are on the bodies, your concept is
Oh.
your age
I
is showing. I say we just wing it. You put yours on the lady. I'll put mine on the dude.
Very well. So Isaac will go ahead and take his club head and put it on the hearts person. Yeah.
And I'll put mine on the diamond.
Okay, we'll do the club on the heart. Is that what you were doing
Yes.
first? Right, we'll do
Yes.
that one first. As soon as the head connects to the body, the statue starts screaming a high-pitched wail of a banshee, the force of which knocks the entire coterie back.
Cool.
You are no longer
Wrong
able to get,
one!
you're no longer able to get anywhere near the statues without doing a resolve and athletics roll.
I will.
I
try and do
approach the statue
Resolve and
and
athletics
try to
difficulty
cover
2,
its
please.
mouth.
You just want to cover its mouth?
Should I knock its head off?
That'd be wise, yeah.
Okay, I'll knock its head off.
Okay. Resolve, athletics, difficulty 2, please.
Oh my freaking god!
I'm gonna attempt to do the
Resolve,
same
I've got
thing.
this!
Okay. Armand walks up to the statue, mustering all of his inner strength and manages to knock the head off the statue, smashing it into a million pieces.
Well, we know we're not using that one again.
Hey, Isaac!
Really?
I turn around to the group, like my ears still ringing. I'm just like, I've got a bit of soundproofing in this helmet.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Isaac, can I see your pen?
Isaac would hand her his pen.
Hey, Amon, where's that one without a symbol?
I'll point to it.
I pick up the head and draw a heart on it.
Okay.
What color's the pen?
It's a black pen.
Cedra, that's a little counterintuitive there.
Is the heart on the thing red? Or is it just a heart symbol?
It's just a heart symbol.
Well, if we need to make it red, Xavier, you're bleeding, right?
Hilarious, but yes, you can, yeah. Makes sense.
So I fill in the heart with a little of Xavier's blood.
I contributed, yay.
Okay.
And then I put it on the heart body.
Except there's already a head on the heart body.
We knocked
No,
it off.
No, I
That's better.
smashed it.
Amon knocked it off.
You
I think
attempt to
that
make
they
the
were
head
only able to get
attached to the body. However, there is no magical force that makes it attach, and it just falls off. Falls to the ground, smashes.
All right.
and
everybody
before your
just
eyes,
stand-
You actually watch it reform.
The head that reformed?
Reform, yeah. Let's try this spade one real quick. I'm gonna stand behind it. You guys might want to too. And I stand behind the chair and I put the head on the spade
There's
on the heart.
no space behind the chair. It's just a wall behind the chair.
I stand next to it then.
Okay. So spade head on the... Was this a diamond or the heart body?
Heart.
The head looks at the coterie, sees Xavier as the nearest member, opens its stone mouth, revealing a set of teeth, and suddenly lets out a tongue and entangles Xavier, pulling it closer towards him.
I'm gonna run up and smash the head.
Strength, dexterity 2.
Strength and dexterity?
Yep. Armon, quickly thinking, runs up, manages to knock the head off, falls to the floor, smashes into pieces, and a small breeze picks up and reveals the outline of a trapdoor magically enlightened, but not the entire thing.
Interesting. Also, why the hell does this
see-
shit keep happening to me?
I don't know, but I say no more guessing. We
No
need
more
to,
guessing,
we
then what the
really
hell
need
are
to
we gonna
find the
do?
right head.
We're halfway
Well, there's
done.
tons
We
of
just
heads
have-
in here. Let's find the right ones.
All right,
This is
Sherlock, figure it the fuck out.
We just need to try both heads on the other body.
Well, those heads are destroyed now. There's half of a
Oh.
glowing
No, the
fucking
one
thing on the
reformed.
ground.
Can we open the trapdoor?
You can't even see the whole thing yet.
Oh, okay.
One head was knocked off across the room and smashed into 1,000 pieces. The other head fell down closer to you, so you actually saw it reform.
And that was the first
think-
one that got knocked off, right?
Yeah.
And it reformed?
Well, that one was
No,
knocked
the
across the
second one.
room, so you don't know.
Yeah, the first
The-
one was a club. That one shattered, you said. The second one, we drew the heart
It
on.
reformed.
It shattered across the room, so we didn't see it reform if it did.
I gotcha.
I think
Shiver, I think we need a clarification here.
Yes.
What heads are formed?
Wits and investigation difficulty 3, please. You are suffering, by the way, from the hunger compulsion.
Am I still suffering from the harm one too?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. What's the hunger compulsion?
You need to feed.
Anyone still have a bottle of Vitae?
You do.
You do. You took it instead of the note.
Yeah.
No, I
She
drank
put
it.
She put it on the ground
drank
to
it.
the.
Oh, she
little
drank
robot.
it? Then I'll pull mine out of my pocket that I got from.
Yeah, because I used the last one on
the
the
chest
doll,
room.
and then I drank the one.
Ah, okay.
I still have the one
That's
from the
true.
chest
She's
room.
like-
I'll take it out of my pocket and hand it to her.
I down it.
You may slake a hunger, and you are no longer suffering from the hunger compulsion.
I almost feel like Amon should keep going because he's been rolling really well.
I'm not rolling anymore.
That's
I think-
meta.
If you need me to smash anything else, I'll be really good. But if you want me
I
to
think,
search for anything, I'm not gonna roll.
Oh, is that how it is now? So you only smash stuff, but when it comes to figuring the shit out, you want to be all Mr. High and Mighty talk shit. We need to get this, but I can only smash shit.
Now,
Walk your happy ass over there and find a head, Mr. Happy Pants.
Let's try this head on another body. Isaac would pick up one of the reformed heads and inspect it to see if it's changed before he puts it on one of the bodies.
The only head that you know of that you can see is the one without, well, the one that Cedra tries to draw a heart symbol on.
Oh, I thought one of the heads reformed, right? It broke and reformed.
That was that one.
Yeah, it was
That's
that
what
one.
I was asking.
Does it still have the heart on it?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I would look through the pile and try to find a head with the symbol on it.
Wits and investigation difficulty 3, please.
Yeah, we've been trying to do that.
Well, apparently we haven't done a very good job.
You rolled a 6.
You find a head with a spade symbol on the cheek. Reformed.
Ah, I found another spade head. Which
So
body?
just go ahead. Sorry, you weren't done.
Which body did we put this one last time? Let's try the other one.
So put
Yeah,
it
I
on the
was-
diamond.
I was about to ask what combos did we do already?
I think
Done
we put
only
both
everything
of
on the
them
heart.
So
Everything
I'll
on
go
the
ahead
heart,
and
okay.
put. Isaac will go ahead and put the spade head on the diamond.
Xavier moves to the other fucking side of the room.
I'm sure it'll probably work this time.
I stand really close by Isaac in case I have to save him.
If it works this time, this just shows I'm not touching another fucking thing in this place.
The mouth on the statue opens and lets out a massive belch, followed by a cloud of acidic gas. You each take 2 superficial damage, but also, as the dust clears, you see the trapdoor completely lightened up.
We each take it, even though I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Xavier opens the trapdoor and jumps through. He doesn't give a fuck at this point.
Cedar
And
follows.
that's 2 slashes, right?
Does Xavier have the strength to open a trapdoor at this point?
Define that.
Do you have any limbs left?
Do I still have health to where it's not aggravated?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fight or flight at this point, and he's flying.
once you fill up aggravated, you go into torpor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we'd have
That's what I
to carry
thought. Just
him
wanted to
out.
double check.
The trapdoor
Or
opens.
feed him blood. If you feed him blood, he might wake up.
Right.
The trapdoor
Oh, we know
opens
that.
to
We've already
another
been there,
slide.
done that.
So Xavier went through already.
Yep.
You just hear
Alice
Xavier go
follows
down.
him in.
And then there's just this followed by this wee.
I doubt we're saying we.
See the pig gif in the in Discord.
I think Alice would.
Isaac would head on down through the trapdoor.
I thought you were about to say Isaac would say we.
Alice would totally say
I don't
we.
think he would. I'm
Come in,
quite
my
happy
favourite.
we were
Throws
able to
his hands
figure
up.
out that puzzle.
Hold on.
Have we all
So-
good now?
Each member of the coterie falls down the trapdoor, flies along the slide, and find themselves in the original chamber where they first entered. Except this time, they are upside down. The trapdoor that was at the centre of the ceiling is now at the centre of the floor.
Cool.
So it's the blood ceiling that we were looking up at, right? We're standing on it now.
Yes. The blood ceiling is now the blood floor.
Can I drink said blood?
No,
He's just licking the floor.
Look at the floor.
So just to clarify, the trapdoor we came out of is the trapdoor that is in the ceiling.
No.
Okay.
you came out of a
Okay.
hidden.
So let's go through this door.
Gotcha.
Cedra, who are you
yes,
looking at the moment?
I am looking at the trapdoor.
Not a single member of the coterie?
I could look up and look at. I look at Xavier.
Xavier falls on his ass.
Nice.
Okay, I'll sit down. Fuck, you didn't have to do that.
You may proceed.
I open the trapdoor.
As Cedra opens the trapdoor, a vacuum effect occurs in the hallway, and every single member of the coterie is sucked in. I suppose blown in if it's a vacuum effect. It depends on which side of the vacuum you're in. Let's be scientifically accurate here.
So we're sucked and blown into the trapdoor.
You're sucked and blown at the same time. No,
Whee!
not saying it. The coterie land in twists left. The coterie land in a long hallway that twists left and right, and is lit up by an eerie yellow glow that they can't seem to find the source of.
I just walk down the hallway.
Cat!
Yes, yes, Xavier. Friends, friends,
God.
friends everywhere. Yes. Hi. Yes.
Are we
It
close
really
to
is
being
hairy.
home?
Well, that depends on what you mean by close, what you mean by home. I mean, in the grand scale of philosophy, are any of us closer to home?
You remind me
just
of somebody I fucking miss right now.
I'm sure he's a
Aw.
handsome, handsome man.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. You know what he would do though?
What?
He'd tell us if we were close to home instead of feeding us bullshit. That's what friends do.
That sounds boring as fuck.
That's why you're not our friend. Bye, cat.
And the cat that kind of looks like grandma disappears.
Oh, we're fucked.
So Cedra walked down the hallway.
I'm walking down the hallway.
Okay.
I follow her.
And what about the rest of you,
I-
Mugs?
I think Isaac
I'm
would start.
following Caesar.
Isaac would look around to see if he sees anything sticking out or that would draw his attention. If he doesn't see anything, he would follow Cedra.
Okay.
I would follow Isaac.
The coterie follow the corridor along and exit into a large, circular chamber. I have no
Cool.
idea. I've lost my place. The chamber is huge, and painted on the ceiling are glowing stars with a single red comet floating in the air. Upon the walls are several lines that run around the interior of the domed wall.
Pretty.
Lines run around the interior of the wall?
Several lines, yes. About 10 or so.
Oh, wow, this star chamber is most astonishing. Isaac would turn to Sidra. Can I have my pen back? I need to take some notes.
I hand him the pen.
You hear a thud.
Isaac would take the pen from Sidra and
I
then
look,
take one of
I look at Xavier to see what the thud was.
He's laying on his back, just spread out, eyes closed.
one of the maps on the blank side, and he'd just start taking notes about the.
I was just thinking you're just gonna write on the back of the map.
Is the comet
That's
moving?
why I gave him the map.
No, the comet is not
What
moving.
was that?
If I'm laying on the ground looking up at this mural, do any of the stars form a constellation of any kind?
No.
Solar
Can
system.
I
They
look
can
around
if
the
you
room?
use your imagination.
At this point, you hear a disembodied voice coming out of somewhere that just says, "New competitors! And looking at these folks, we could be in for some really interesting accidents. I mean racing. That's right, folks. It's time for another Star Race Championship. Take a minute to adjust your seats. Let's see who is competing this time. Go ahead and introduce yourselves to this lovely crowd, competitors."
I look around to see if I can find a crowd.
There's no crowd.
Can I hear a crowd?
Nope.
I reluctantly say, I am the sensational Cedra. And wait for a reaction.
Xavier laying on the ground, holds his hand up. Xavier! Pops back down.
I step up beside Cedra, curtsy, and say, "And I am Alice."
As Alice says that,
Um,
a giant oversized hedgehog appears from out of the blue behind her, complete with a saddle and reins.
Oh, can I keep it? I shall name him Fluffy.
He looks rather pokey.
That's the point.
the Hedgehog's Dilemma.
Well, be careful.
Can I get up on him?
If you want, yeah.
Is that a free action, or do I have to roll something for that?
It's absolutely free.
So I climb up on the hedgehog.
I was about to say, Shiver, it's covering your.
Is the hedgehog's name Douglas?
It can be if you want it to be.
I will name you Fluffy, and you will be mine. And I pet the hedgehog.
You pet a hedgehog?
Yeah,
Come
just
along,
don't go
competitors.
against the
Politely
flows.
introduce yourselves to this thrilled audience.
Isaac would give a bow and say, "I am Isaac, the scholar."
And as Isaac introduces himself, a hedgehog appears out of the blue behind him, complete with saddle and reins.
Oh, interesting. Guess Isaac would do his he'd struggle a little bit, but he'd do his best to climb up on the saddle.
Amon kind of just like looks at his sword. Or, like, he's like, "I'm Amon," and he looks at his swords as like the warrior.
Yeah, close
Like
enough.
very
A hedgehog.
clear. Like
An oversized
I'm
hedgehog
not sure.
appears behind Armon, complete with saddle and reins.
I try again. I am Cedra the Sensational? Nothing.
I will have squatted down, and I'm kind of just like scratching the hedgehog on his chin.
You should give him a name.
Well, I'm not keeping him, so I'm not naming him.
I'd like to keep him. You should name him.
Xavier slowly gets up, hops on one knee, stands up. I'm Xavier the Grouchy.
Are you still on one knee?
Yeah.
A hedgehog, oversized, appears behind you, complete with saddle and reins.
Oh my god. He'll look up at it. He'll look over at Alice. A name, really?
Yes, do you need help up?
The hedgehog
You seem
turns
to
its
be in
head
bad shape.
and gives Xavier a big lick.
Oh, he likes you.
You take 2 more damage.
Alright.
Blend
Acid
today.
spit.
We'll call this one Abraxas.
Oh, I like that. That's very strong.
I'm bad at naming things.
Xavier will take the rest of the time until the last person gets the hedgehog getting on top of his.
Standing in the middle of the room, the only person hedgehogless. I'm like, what am I if not sensational?
You can share mine.
Only one saddle. I wouldn't recommend riding a hedgehog. Oh, what's the term?
Bareback.
Ow.
Is it
Bareback.
bareback? I wasn't sure if I was going to
Bareback.
say something really bad
It's
if I said
bareback.
that. So I was like,
You mean double?
They don't have the little pegs on the back so you can stand on them?
just spikes.
Like a BMX bike.
Yeah.
I'm Cedra the Honorable?
Is that it? Is that all you're doing? You're just saying it?
Maybe
Yeah.
you need to bow or curtsy like we did.
I did my thing.
I didn't bow.
Okay,
I just had a
down
hard
on
time
one
getting
knee.
up.
You were on
Then
one
on one
knee.
knee I say, I am Cedra the Sensational.
And a hedgehog appears behind you, complete with saddle and reins.
Is my saddle pink?
If you want it to be, it could be purple.
I
Pink
feel
with
like
purple
Alice
accent.
is a pink girl.
Alice does seem like a pink girl. I climb up on my hedgehog.
Okay then, folks, these are your races for today. Let's see what kind of stuff they are made of. Racers, you need to complete 3 laps along the Stardome of Death. If you fall, you're out. Make it to the end and you can win the grand prize. Fail and you fall into the lake of soggy death.
This might be fun.
I'm fucked.
Soggy death does not seem pleasant.
The Coterie take their mounts and their noble steeds. The beautiful, gorgeous hedgehogs line up at the start of the race. As the hedgehogs take their positions on the starting grid in the middle of the floor, the remaining floor disappears around them, revealing a lake of still water that the Coterie can't even see the bottom of.
Amon's just sitting there going, Charles, no.
Douglas!
Even though
I lean over and pat my hedgehog. We can do this, Fluffy. You're a very good hedgehog, and you are a winner.
The hedgehog sort of shakes, turns its head, and tries to reach out with its tongue to lick you, but it can't quite reach. Although it probably could.
You are my favorite.
Xavier whispers to his hedgehog, "You can do it," and just kind of slumps over.
The hedgehog excitedly pitter-patters on all 4 legs.
I think he likes you.
Lazy thumbs up.
Isaac would lean in towards his hedgehog. We've got this. Let's show these whippersnappers a thing or two.
The hedgehog turns its head, shakes about a bit, and does that little thing like bulls do and scrapes along the floor.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Xavier, you gave yours a cool name. Can you come up with one for me? I'm not good at this.
Dave.
What's wrong with Charles? I like Charles. It's very noble.
Yeah, but it's not as cool as Abraxas.
I mean, just name it after a demon. That's what I did.
But that's okay.
How about Michael? After the avenging angel.
There you go.
Sure.
Or what about Lucifer? The ultimate.
You could name your hedgehog Jack.
Like the Ripper?
Jack
Oh.
and the Ripper.
Oh God.
You
Come
just
on,
hear
you
my
understand.
hand clang against on my helmet.
It's decided.
Everybody
I
ready?
lean down,
Oh.
pet my hedgehog, and say, "Okay, Fatima, I know you can do it."
Fanta?
Fatima.
I just love the fact that every single one of you have said the name of various in-law characters, and you don't even know it. Michael, Lucifer, Fatima, all of them, all named characters in World of Darkness.
What's really funny is
Fatima is a
Xavier.
very common Middle Eastern name.
Would Abraxas be in your campaign? That wouldn't make sense.
It's not in my campaign. I don't think Abraxas. I don't think there's an Abraxas, but I might be wrong.
Not in
I'm
DTM, yeah.
I'm not up on
I
Demon
don't
of
think
Falling.
there's a Fluffy either.
Abraxas is real world lore. That's where Abracadabra came from.
What's really funny is you told me to name it after a demon, and that's what Amon's named after.
Okay. No words of
So
encouragement,
Jack
Armand?
it is.
No, I kind of just scratched the back of the hedgehog's head, and I'm like, I guess we gotta do this, Jack.
I thought it was Michael.
And no one else is gonna call him that.
Michael.
Could have called it Lee. Lee Spike.
Ha!
I got. Maybe I should name my hedgehog Augustus.
Oh, okay. Everyone except Armand.
Here we go, Augustus.
because
We've
Armand-
got this.
Armand did not want to encourage his hedgehog because he's a mean pants.
No, I
It's
just said
plus
I
one
did. I said I scratched him and said, let's do this.
That's not good enough to say.
I was just reluctant
Let's
to say
do
his
this.
name.
You've got to show love to the hedgehog, and you didn't, so you don't get a
I
plus one
scra-
modifier.
I gave him
I-
his stritches.
I love
Oh,
it.
right then.
Xavier says, "You got this." And
A
mine's
spike
happy.
goes through your head.
Mine's happy.
So you can all have a plus one modifier to your racing. To do a race,
I'm just imagining
Complete
the
a lap.
hedgehog's gonna be running along and Xavier's just kind of like flopping around on top of it.
Should we tie you on?
Nah.
you have to do 3 laps in total. To do a lap, it's dexterity and driving at difficulty 3.
Oh!
Driving.
This is meant for Kayla to win, by the way.
And I never thought I'd ever get to make a drive roll.
So we're going to do this a bit differently. You're going to do your roll before you do the lap, and then I'm going to tell you what happened on your lap.
So we all just roll.
For now, just do a dexterity driving roll. Difficulty 3.
Hey, look! It's not the beast.
You do get a plus 1 modifier, by the way, don't forget.
Oh, I'm so glad for that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh wait, but do I? Because I haven't harmed anyone. I still have that on there.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Hey, Shiver.
Yes, sweetie.
Never mind. I'll use it when it needs to be. It needs to be used. Xavier with his 1 point of health left.
That's better.
Okay.
I'm so glad I put points into drive.
Your hedgehogs leap off the starting grid. As they go, the starting grid sinks into the soggy lake of death.
Oh, good.
Damn. You each complete the lap, with Alice coming in second, Isaac going in third, Armand, however, striking ahead on the lead. Xavier falling last, Xavier second to last, and poor Cedra taking the final position. As you cross the first lap, holes in the sides of the dome open up and start shooting out darts aimed at each of your necks. You will need to complete a dexterity and driving roll at difficulty 3, just to make it across,
Oh, goodness.
as well as a dexterity and athletics roll at difficulty 2 to avoid a dart. So first of all, do the dexterity and athletics to avoid the darts, please.
Okay. Athletic. I'm so glad I haven't spent any willpower yet.
So
Okay, never mind. Want to reroll that? Don't want to reroll that. Oh,
I mean, it's a
Yeah, I'll reroll it.
success.
I know, but it's messy. I don't like messy. Screw it. You know, no, I'm
Some of my
gonna
most
save my
favourite
willpower.
times were messy.
Nope, I'm gonna keep it.
So, okay. Alice gracefully, elegantly moves her head slightly to the side and avoids any of the darts coming towards her. Xavier, grumpily, just not to come near him. Cedra, however, being very hungry, a little bit pissed off, does not avoid any of the darts. And unfortunately, Armand does successfully avoid the darts, but in the process crosses over the track, knocks into Cedra, and smashes her into the soggy lake of death. Isaac, also being frail old man, I'm very sorry, does not manage to avoid any of the darts, takes one right in his neck, and suffers from 1 superficial damage. And if you could do a dexterity and driving roll at difficulty 3, please, for the lap.
Do I do that, or am I in the soggy lake?
You're in the
of
soggy lake of death.
death? Okay.
Go Mendasai.
Do we get a +1 still?
Yes.
I can just picture Xavier flopping his way through that, and all the darts just kind of go in and around.
Yeah. 'Cause
So tired hanging on.
I'm really not looking forward to finding out what the soggy lake of death does, because I'll feel really bad.
Isaac, unfortunately, gets thrown off his noble steed, falling into the soggy lake of death. Armand takes the lead, still, and makes it across the finish line, ready for his last and final lap. Alice comes in last, but still successfully manages to cling on to her hedgehog. Xavier, confidently, but doesn't really give a shit, makes it into second place. You make it past your second lap, your dexterous and speedy steeds cross the line, and the slats across the dome close. However, various parts of the racecourse track begin to open up. You will need to make and encourage your steed to jump successfully over the hole in order to not fall into the soggy lake of death. This is going to
Armand's
require,
sorry.
This is going to require charisma and animal ken at difficulty 2.
Oh, fuck. Guess what I have in both of those stats?
None.
1.
You have at least one, because I do.
I have well,
With a
technically it's 2
Brosjan.
because I have 1 in both
Charisma?
stats. I have 1 in charisma.
Yeah, we don't have animal kin. Yeah, this is absolutely a Caleb thing.
At this point, like, just to roleplay it, no matter what I roll, I'm like real into it at this point because I'm out in the lead. And I'm just like, yeah, Jack, come on, you can do it.
I give Fluffy an encouraging little nudge with my heels.
Oh god, charisma. I'm gonna hold on.
Oh, shit.
I'll try and re-roll it.
Wait, did I do that wrong?
Fuck. No, I'm gonna re-roll that too.
I think I did.
I think you're alright.
Okay, I'm just keeping that one.
Yeah, it should have been 1 dice.
Even
We're
with the
gonna
plus
re-roll
one.
it though. Oh, did we get +1 to the animal kin and?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So can I take those re-rolls back off my willpower?
Yeah.
Since it was the wrong roll. Okay.
God, I wish you could delete entries because now I'm going to be really confused looking through this.
Just ask
Sorry.
us what we got.
Yeah. Charisma.
I only rolled once, if that helps.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay. Alice successfully guides her noble hedgehog over each and every single trap hole, bringing herself nicely into line. Armon also takes, what was the name of your one?
Jack.
Takes Jack successfully over each hole. Unfortunately, Xavier is unsuccessful. His hedgehog, with its enormous junk in the trunk, doesn't quite make it over one of the holes and falls into the soggy lake of death.
Can I use Cat's Grace and it affect my steed?
No.
My mighty steed?
Unfortunately, will not affect your adorable steed. Only yourself.
Okay, can I not fall in the hole then? Can I land on the track and be...
What, the track
Me?
that's at an angle like this?
Oh,
Okay.
It's the Doug Dimmadome of death. And-
Xavier, yeah, he doesn't care.
Remaining racers, if you could do a dexterity and driving roll at difficulty 3, please. I think that's just Alice and Armon.
What in the world? I'm re-rolling that. I'll keep it. Everybody's off in the lake anyway. I'm gonna end up there eventually.
Alice
Alice got
successfully
two.
just about completes the course, getting across the finish line at the last minute, overtaking Armon, whose hedgehog stopped to sniff the holes for a bit and then carried on racing.
I'm just sitting there like, no, come on, we gotta go.
The starting grid rises back up in the centre, and Alice's steed walks over along with Armand's. You just hear
I
the
told you
disembodied.
you could do it, Fluffy.
You hear the disembodied announcer say, "We have several wipeouts. What a shame, but it was to be expected. We never had high hopes for these folks from the outset." The pool is slowly drained of water. The Coterie are ejected through a plug hole in the most inglorious manner. The 2 remaining Coterie members are presented with a bottle of Vitae each. And the starting grid turns itself to an angle, inelegantly throwing Alice and Armon off down into the drained lake. Down the slide. You know, like those coin things where it just goes... That's what you do.
What happens to Jack?
Oh, they're fine.
Does he just poof out of existence?
Yeah.
Oh. I look visibly disappointed when he disappears and then I fall.
It's the only friend I had.
You find yourselves ejected into new surroundings. Into a gazebo in the forest. The castle is much closer now, and a set of stairs leads down to the back down to the forest floor. By the side of the stairs is a small table with several bottles of vitae, enough for one of each of you, and a standing note sits in the middle of the bottles.
And go over and read the note.
I was gonna say, can we read the note?
You can as soon as I upload it, because I forgot to do that. And in my haste, I accidentally deleted it. So talk amongst yourselves while you take in your new surroundings.
Well, Xavier will drink his bottle laying on the ground because it doesn't matter anyway.
Are you sure you want to drink it?
Yes.
Isaac will
He's
wait
dying.
until the note.
Yes.
In case it says, "Watch out, this blood is poison."
So unless somebody
Xavier's just
stops
sitting there
Xavier,
drinking
he
it.
will grab it, turn over on his back, and drink it.
Yeah, is this a new scene?
This is a new scene.
May I make a rouse check to heal, please?
Yes.
Same here.
Yes.
I mean, I will too, obviously.
That's a good thing I
Doesn't
just
help with
got
the
that
hunger
bottle
any.
from getting second place.
Where the fuck is the fucking thing? Oh, I'll just do this. There we are. So you, let's see. Armand, you gain a hunger. Cedra, you gain a hunger.
Yep.
Xavier, you're fine.
Question: when it's aggravated damage, I can't heal the superficial from that yet. Right?
You can only heal aggravated at the start of each session.
No, I know. My point is, so after this, if there's another scene change, if the rest of my health is aggravated, I can't heal the superficial from that, right? It stays aggravated.
Yes. If it's
I have
aggravated,
one
it's
health.
aggravated.
Cool. I technically have 2 health because the one is superficial then aggravated. Cheat sheet.
And we can't give him blood to heal the aggravated damage.
He should be able to heal once per round. I guess that only matters when we're in combat.
Aggravated is a 24-hour rest.
Oh yeah, aggravated. You can't heal that. Yeah.
But look at my
He's
health.
that damaged.
Look at my health.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
healed
yeah.
the one.
Of all the
I got
things
the
that
one.
I've thrown against you over the months that we've been playing this game, Wonderland is the thing that's fucked you up the most.
Ooh.
They had an
Yeah,
encounter
that's,
with a Zamitzi fleshcrafter. Nope, that's fine. But Wonderland? Yeah, that's shit. You should
That's
also
because
see-
the other
For me,
stuff,
it's the freaking rolls.
social conflicts. Yeah, this is a lot more. We're stuck here. Like you're. Yeah.
you should
Other
also
than
see the
finding out
standing
he's a
note, by the
murderer,
way.
Mon's having a great time.
Oh, the people who won the race, that's Alice and Armand. What did you do with your bottles of Vitae from the race?
I
I-
pocketed it.
Pocketed it.
Okay.
Can Vitae heal him, or he needs blood?
Vitae
I
doesn't
need
heal.
rest. I need rest. I need sleep. Sleep.
Yeah, it's only superficial.
Yeah, it's superficial. Not even superficial heals it.
How
So who
do
would
you
like to read the
heal?
standing note?
I was going to read the note.
So read it out loud. Ding-a-ling.
Xavier's drinking his bottle. These bottles are poison. Xavier's just like, marijuana?
Like, midway through drink.
Could you just do that action again, please, Cedra?
No. You record these anyway.
It's always good to have more than one. Who was reading the standing note then?
I was reading the note.
Okay. Please share with the class.
Oh, is it in here? Serious
What's at
note.
the top?
Yes. To the festering carcass known to men as Jess, I send greetings from both myself and from your unfortunate mother. This past season has been no doubt a black joke perpetrated on this family by the omnipotent author of all things. I trust that the news of recent events here has reached you, and I likewise trust you to receive the cheeses I sent earlier, for otherwise you would be certainly unable to read the words I now set down. Cheeses? Though I am indeed made weary by the strain of maintaining this deception, I see the necessity in it, as I am certain, do you. Be sure to avoid the Star Chamber. Oh, thanks. To do otherwise is to risk what sanity you have left. Your most humble servant, Dreel Highly, Red Knight of the highest order. P.S. No more drawings. Your aunt caught a glimpse of the last one and became terribly distracted. Please enjoy these bottles of blood. I'm told there are some thirsty creatures in the woods tonight. Upon finishing reading the letter out loud, I grab a bottle of blood and drink it.
You may slake one hunger.
I think Isaac will go ahead and try to heal a point of superficial damage.
Okie dokie.
I'll do a rouse check.
Hunger, but you may... I think it's your blood potency 1.
Yes, blood potency 1.
Then please, heal 1.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and drink the blood, so I'll leave my hunger where.
Okay.
You know the sound that you hear, like when you have a glass bottle and you put your finger into it, and you pull it out real quick. Yeah, you all hear that sound as Xavier just takes his bottle and flings it.
The bottle that I won, I pocketed that, but I'll go up and drink the one that's on the table.
Off in the distance, you can hear a very loud voice exclaiming out loud, "Back! Out, vile demon! I demand you leave this place," and such similar things.
Nope, not going there.
It sounds like he needs help.
Oh well.
Is there a path or anything for it?
Nope.
Table.
You know
Just
how
the
to get
sounds.
past.
Hey, cat! Cat doesn't respond to me.
I feel like he
maybe
only responds when Xavier calls him.
maybe I really pissed him off. Hey, cat! Yep.
Nope, you pissed off the cat.
Yeah, the last one did it. Oh well, he was fucking worthless anyways.
I need
What's the cat's name?
some advice.
Worcestershire cat.
Worcestershire.
No,
Hey,
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire cat! Hello, Worcestershire cat, please, sir.
Yes?
Hello, it is good, so good to see you.
Yes! You can see me?
No, it's so good to hear you.
That's better.
So, where do you think we should go from here?
At this point, I'd go towards the noises.
That sounds dangerous.
Does it? Really? After you've just run around the Dome of Death? That sounds dangerous?
You know what
Yeah,
sounds
we're kinda
dangerous is
injured
listening
here.
to
Shush.
you. No.
Shush.
No, because he told Isaac to go one place and then it intentionally was like, oh, good thing he didn't take the other road because that led straight to the castle.
You
You
didn't
not
get to hear
remember
that.
Yeah, we didn't do
didn't?
that.
Wait.
No.
That was out of earshot.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was just something that was meta for the listeners.
Hello?
Come in, have a cup of tea with the missus.
Anyway,
Yes,
dear Worcestershire cat, sir.
Worcestershire.
Yes.
We're Chestershire.
He's
Worcestershire.
the Worcestershire.
Sure.
I don't know why
what
it's
will
so
we
difficult for
find?
you to say Worcestershire.
Because I'm used to speaking Arabic. Where would we find? What are we going to find if we follow the noises?
A person?
Fighting what?
I'm not sure. I can't see from here.
I have a question. How does our coterie handle innocents? Do we help them or ignore them or something else?
Well, we don't kill them.
We don't kill them.
We don't. Okay, understood.
Wait, why is that a question?
I
was waiting for like a stare
is that a
from
question in
Xavier, but I didn't
character?
get one.
Like, Xavier's leaned up at this point, like, what the fuck?
Well, we hear somebody screaming for help, so I was just confused. I just needed clarification. That's all.
Oh, you're asking, do we need to run to their aid? No.
No,
But
we're
like,
not.
if we run over there, if you run up and just kill the guy and be like, stop screaming, that's bad.
Oh, I see. That's bad. Understood.
I mean, you say I've
Oh,
given you
you
bad
see-
advice, but look how much closer to the castle you are.
Yeah, but we want to go home.
I keep telling you, the only way to go home is because through the King of Spades.
So what's the fastest way to the castle?
Probably following a path.
Where's the path?
Where if there isn't a path, that means you haven't got a way to go there yet.
Perhaps after we help the person screaming for help, a path will appear.
This man sounds logical.
Why, thank you.
It's the only
Let's
choice
go.
we have.
Thank you, Mr. Worcestershire cat, sir.
Worcestershire.
Yes, that's it.
Xavier holds his fingers up in a finger guns and is like, to that cat. He really hates that cat.
If he had his actual
misses
guns
his
with
guns.
him, it would have been an actual gun and he would have shot the cat.
Yeah, Xavier misses his
Except you
gun.
can't see the cat right now.
No, but
Xavier,
he heads
who's
general
the next
direction
person-
where the...
Who's the next person in the coterie you look at after the cat?
Depends on who would say something next. Because he's laying down.
I will have started just walking in the direction of the yelling.
Then yeah, I
Hands in
probably
pockets.
Probably Isaac, because he was the last one making...
Isaac shrinks to half his size.
Harry's right.
Oh, thank you for not looking at me.
I seem to have shrunken.
Hey guys, why do you shrink me?
I seem to have shrunken.
You still have your mushrooms?
I do.
Okay,
Well,
then we're good.
This isn't too much
No,
of an
it's-
inconvenience at the moment. I'll just press forward.
And I start walking after Amon.
Isaac will continue forward.
Xavier picks up Isaac and keeps walking because his short-ass legs are going to piss him off. Yeah.
The coterie walk towards the commotion and find a man arguing with a pig, saying things like, "Back! Vile demon! I cast thee out!" and so on.
Whoa.
As soon as, because Amon's probably up front, as soon as he sees this, he's just like, hey, what's all the screaming about?
I'm having a discussion
Peter
with my
looks at
wife.
Alice.
That was in character. I would have made that same laugh.
I give Alice like a knowing look.
Good sir, why is your wife a pig?
A pig? Well, how dare you call my wife that? And he walks up to you, takes a white glove out of his pocket, and slaps you around the face. I challenge thee to a duel.
Xavier has Isaac on his shoulders, so he tries to stop the man from smacking him.
I meant to say a vile demon. Freudian slip. Oh well, it's too late.
I challenge your child to a duel of insults.
Your
Isaac.
child.
Isaac, now's a good time to eat that mushroom.
Yeah. No, this is fine.
I
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
I lay Isaac down gently and back away.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I meant to ask, why is your wife a vile demon? I just saw she was a pig, and it was a Freudian
A
slip.
pig?
There's
How
nothing
dare
wrong
you
with
call my wife a pig twice?
Let us duel. I apologize. Please defend your honor, good sir.
But pigs are cute.
What?
Pigs are cute.
What?
And
Hey, I'm trying here.
And sir, so I
At
don't
this point,
make future mistakes, how should I address your wife?
Mrs.
I will have at this point kind of approached the pig. Does it try and back away from me or anything?
No.
I kind of just squat down and I just kind of give it like little scratches on top of the head.
Stop flirting with the locals. I, Chris E. Bacon, challenge thee to a duel.
That laugh
Very
was in
well,
character.
sir. Please defend your honor.
You shall obey the rules of the duel, I trust?
Yes.
Then let us have at it. Sir, I've heard you are a contemptible sneak.
Don't know the answer. I try not to sneak around too much. I'm sorry, that's contemptible.
You're terrible at this. You take one superficial damage.
All right. Stop. Isaac.
No, the duel must continue.
Isaac. I'm on. Kill the fucking pig.
No.
What?
If this continues to go on, kill the pig. No, we're not doing this anymore. This is fucking stupid and it's wasting everybody's time. We want to get. We're not doing more riddles.
The rules.
Sir, we respect your area. He's sorry for calling your wife a pig. If you attack him, we will kill your wife.
May he accepted the rules of the duel.
I don't.
I accepted. I accepted.
Isaac, you don't know what you're
Hold
doing.
on. Pardon me, Mr. Bacon. Do you know the way to the castle?
Yes.
Would you please tell us the way to the castle?
Not until my honor has been satisfied.
You see, he needs to satisfy his honor.
Alice,
child
steps up.
Bacon needs
interrupted our
satisfaction.
Your child interrupted our domestic dispute, and honor must
He's not
be
a child.
satisfied.
He's a little man.
And you said that, sir, is discrimination.
Isaac, eat the mushroom or I'll kick you across the yard.
No, wait. Alice has an idea.
Alice steps up, curtsies, and says, "Hello, my name is Alice. Please forgive their rudeness. How may we help you?"
Well, at this point, finish the duel as was foretold by our ancient law and custom.
He meant no harm or rudeness. We're just trying to make our way to the castle.
I'm
Is there a
afraid
way
that
we can avoid this unpleasant?
I'm afraid that once a duel has been started and accepted, it must be upheld. Child
Is
or
there
no?
no way to appease your wrath on this?
Finish the duel.
As you can see, he is just a helpless child. He does not know what he does.
If he was a helpless child, then he should be down the coal mine at this point. He's over 3, isn't he?
Mr. Bacon? What happens to the loser of the duel?
Well, they're humiliated, of course.
And if he
So,
were
Isaac?
to forfeit?
Yeah,
There is no
Isaac can
forfeiting
see.
a duel.
If he was to defer to your authority, then
I don't want
Sager's-
another child. I've already got 3 piglets at home.
Zager's pacing back and forth like this.
I'm like not even paying attention to what's going on. I'm just petting the pig.
So, shall we continue with our duel?
Yes, let us continue, small child. I'm
After
not
this,
going
we'll
to take
see
your
who goes to
insolence
the
sitting
mall.
down.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm not going to take your insolence sitting down.
Then, can you take it standing up?
Sir, you are terrible at this. And you take 1 superficial damage.
Yes.
And thus concludes our duel. I trust you feel most humiliated.
Indeed, I do.
Good. Honor is satisfied.
You show
how
us to
may
the
I help
castle
you?
now?
This place is nothing but pandemonium. This is ridiculous.
Sir, we overheard
Hang on.
you and
Xavier,
Mrs.
what are you looking at?
The ground.
Anything in particular?
No, because he's stressed. His hands are on his head. He's looking at the ground while he's walking back and forth. He's pacing.
Your shoes are broken.
He just stops.
Got the little floppy sole thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just stops. He sighs very heavily.
He's angry, pacing back and forth, and his shoes just go "Ping," and like
Everybody wants to just delay him getting home at this point.
Stepped in a pop top.
I'm just imagining him pacing, stopping, and just going.
So then you hear some angry rustling. You look over. He's like, chucks his fucking shoes into the woods.
Now, I believe you wanted some help. How may I help you? And your small child.
Yes, so we overheard
Yes, little boy?
we overheard the discussion between you and your missus, and we wanted to know if we could help.
No, that's not what we want. We want to know the way to the castle.
Oh yes, that we wanted
By
to
the
know the
way,
way to the
did
castle.
you know your child has a beard?
Yes,
Does he have a
very
license for
unusual
that?
child.
He's a dwarf.
Oh. How strange. I didn't know they existed. So what did you want?
Now I just want.
How can we get to the castle? Preferably as quickly as possible.
Probably best to follow the path.
Can you point us in the direction of the path?
No. But I know how you could find the path.
Really?
Yes, why didn't you just ask for that in the first place?
How can we find the path?
Ah, well, you see. It's a secret treasure.
How do we find it?
The field yonder. It has said treasure. One that is fitting for whomsoever findeth it. It is buried deep underneath a giant red X. Come, wife, let us prepare for the royal croquet game and take our leave of these strangers.
Did you say croquet?
Yes,
Where's the royal croquet game at?
at the palace.
So you're going to the palace?
Eventually.
When are the games? Today or tomorrow or next week or never?
Not today, maybe tomorrow. Maybe on Saturday, maybe Friday. It's a day that ends with the letter Y. So it could have been yesterday.
But not today.
Thank you very much,
And it-
Mr. Bacon, for your help. And I just turned around and walked out towards the field that he was.
It could be today, but it can't be tomorrow.
Your child is
ends
very
in
well
Y.
educated. Insolent, but well educated.
I'm walking on into the field.
The man and his wife skip off. The coterie head in the direction the man told them and find a small 6x6 paddock with a massive red X painted on the black grass. A sign showing a shovel with a band mark over it at the head of the paddock. The ground is too hard to their touch to dig with their hands. You need an appropriate tool.
I search around the paddock.
You find nothing around the paddock.
Did
Did
you
anyone
say
bring
there
a
was a
shovel?
shovel? Or no?
No. There's a sign showing a shovel with a band mark over it.
Which means no shovels.
That guy we were just that was arguing with a pig. Were they on a farm?
No.
They're just out in the middle of the woods.
Just use the swords.
I attempt to
Stab my
the
sword
ground.
into the ground.
Your sword breaks.
Fuck!
Oh.
So essentially, it's not a shovel thing. No digging. So it doesn't matter what you use. It's not going into that ground.
Cedra. Wits. Awareness. Difficulty 2, please. Cedra takes a look around the paddock.
I'm using my last willpower. I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. Ah.
That's better.
Cedra looks around the paddock and looks at the sign, realizing that it's not actually a sign, and picks up the shovel off of the sign.
Fucking course.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I was saying over there, this place is pandemonium.
The shovel
I
begins
start
to
digging.
talk.
Oh
Of
fuck!
course it does. Amon actually
Hi!
says that. He just goes, of course the shovel talks.
My
Is it the
name's
cat?
Doug.
Oh god!
No. Doug the shovel.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a family name.
Very honorable name.
Thank you. My mother was a
I'm so
trout.
glad Kayla's not here.
So I see you want to dig a hole. Would you like a hound with that?
Oh God, are you like a paperclip?
I was
What's a
about to say,
paperclip?
is he fucking Clippy?
No, he's Dougie.
He's
Yes,
Dougie.
we are
He's
trying to
Diggy.
get to the secret treasure underneath the
Big
set.
Doug.
Ah, the secret
Hmm.
treasure. There's 2 things you need to know about the secret treasure.
Secret and its treasure.
You know! Wise you are. So you're going to use
Not
me,
what I
or are we
wanted.
just going to have a chat?
You ready to dig?
I dig it. Why do you want why do you want the secret treasure anyway?
Because we want to get to the castle.
Oh, you want to get to the castle? There's
To
no one
get
at the
home.
castle at the moment.
Even better.
Ah. So you want to rob the castle?
No,
Oh
we
my
want to
God.
get home.
Cedra, tell him we have to see the King of Spades, please.
We'd like to see the King of Spades so we can get home.
Oh, the
I
King of
love the
Spades.
fact
I
that
don't like the King of
Xavier's
Spades.
refusing to talk to the shovel.
He's a usurper. He calls himself the King of Spades, but he only taxes shovels.
Well,
That is
that's why
very
he's the king of
Ah.
spades. You're a spade.
I'm a shovel.
Does it fucking matter?
Well, yes, it does. You wouldn't like it
All
if
right,
I
I'll
suddenly
tell you
started
what.
saying, "Oh, look at you! You're a hamburger."
You're the best shovel of spades I've ever met.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
What if we told you we want to get to the castle so we can beat up the King of Spades?
I'd laugh.
Okay. So at this point, you're just a ball of negativity because it doesn't matter if it benefits you or if it don't benefit you. You're just pissed off because you don't like this guy.
This guy's calling me a ball of negativity?
No, I am
Pot, kettle,
very
kettle,
much
pot,
unhappy.
yeah.
Yep.
Excuse me, Mr. Doug. If you'd like, when we speak to the King of Spades, we can air your grievances about the taxation.
Oh, please do.
So
We would
the issue is
gladly.
he only taxes shovels and he doesn't tax spades?
That's correct.
Okay. So spades
So
should be
unfair.
taxed as well.
And while you're there, I want you to tell him that we do not want any more cement mixers in this country. We've got too many cement mixers.
It's hard to dig through concrete.
It is, and they're taking all the jobs off the other trowels and shovels.
Amon's just sitting there. He goes, and the shovel's racist. Cool.
Make Wonderland
Oh,
great
see.
again.
I snatch the shovel out of Cedric's hand and just start digging with it. I'm like, I'm just done.
I am so glad
I need
you
a
just
drink.
did that, Amon.
The shovel easily penetrates the dirt. The Coterie members dig and eventually find a treasure chest. It seems moulded into the very ground itself, unable to move, but you can easily open it.
So, open it.
You open it, and you find nothing inside. Are you all in the hole?
I
Why
don't know.
not?
I might want to watch from up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm the one digging, so yeah, I'm in the
Xavier's
hole.
probably standing next to Alice.
As the treasure chest opens, a path appears through the forest.
We found the path.
I start walking down it.
It's like one of those games my kid used to fucking play. Nonsense shit.
I just
You go,
throw the
you
shovel
find-
into the empty chest.
You find a
and start
thing, and
climbing
then
out of
it's
the
like,
hole.
ah, voila. You go 1,000 meters that way to find another irrelevant fucking thing.
But
I think they called them MMOs.
clearly, the treasure chest wasn't empty because what it revealed was something that we had within us.
Nothing.
Don't you even start, old man. And I just walk.
It had nothing, Isaac.
It revealed the path. We've always known the way.
Keep walking.
Isaac will start following behind.
Isaac's kind of running a bit slower because he's still tiny. So
Yeah,
after
he's
Amon
like-
climbs out of the hole, as he
Doing
walks
double
by
time.
Isaac, as he walks by Isaac, he just picks up Isaac and starts carrying him under his arm. Yeah.
You start walking. The castle does not appear to be getting any closer, despite the fact that you keep walking at quite some speed. Eventually, you come across a small building. On the outside is the word terrarium. The path leads straight into the building.
I open the door.
You open the door to the stone building, and inside you find two exhibits, both behind cast iron bars. One has the sign Mock Turtle over it, the other Investigator.
What's in the
I have to-
bars?
I just told you. One has a mock turtle. The
No,
other
you
has
told
an
us what the sign said.
Well, that's what's in. That's to the best of your knowledge. What's in there?
That's, yeah,
A
there's signs
mock
to let you
I
know
would
what's
like
in
to
there.
investigate the investigator sign.
The sign.
Yes.
Okay. The sign is
Or the
made of brass
exhibit.
and engraved.
Can I investigate the exhibit labeled investigator?
Sure. You stick your head in. Well, you have a look around in there, and you just find this small living area. Bit of water in there, sand, stone, some trees.
I believe this exhibit is mostly empty. Some sort of habitation of sorts.
I believe the turtle has left its home and is in the other one.
in the cage labeled mock turtle.
Yes.
I look in the cage labeled mock turtle.
You see a large turtle sat on a tree stump, its head resting on one of its flippers.
A turtle.
Yeah.
So
I walk up and I curtsy and say, "Hello, Mr. Turtle. I am Alice."
Hello, Alice.
Is
Do
it
you
a
need
turtle or
help?
is it Eeyore?
No. Just sad.
Why
Me
are you
too.
so sad?
Because I failed school.
Failed what?
I failed school.
Xavier throws his
Oh.
hands up and walks the fuck away. Like, oh my god.
How did you fail school?
Our teacher taught us nothing.
That's awfully selfish of her.
Are you mocking me?
You are a mock turtle.
You're a mock turtle.
I am.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd appreciate it.
I'm
Trying to lighten the situation.
Oh, you're a mocking turtle.
Oh, you're a mocking turtle.
I
Is there
just turn
something
around
we
and I
can
go, "Hey,
do?
Xavier, it almost sounds like you."
No shit, but I'm not over here complaining about how I almost fucking failed school.
Did
See?
you?
Well,
No.
perhaps the turtle failed school because he kept mocking the teacher.
Is there something we can do to help?
No.
Okay, well then let's leave
Where are you going?
to the castle.
Well, you're not going to get the castle that way.
Okay, which way do we go?
Okay, which way do we go?
Xavier just stares at him. He's not even
Have
following.
you ever heard of turtle soup?
But I'm
Oh,
not
it's
really a
quite
turtle, I'm a
delicious.
mock turtle. That's like going up to a lobster and saying, "Do you like lobster bisque?"
Let me ask you this: you got any blood in you?
No.
What turtle doesn't have blood?
A mock turtle.
Oh, so you're not a real turtle?
No, I'm a mock turtle. I told you I failed school.
Mr.
couldn't
Pretend
graduate.
Turtle, could you please help us get to the castle?
Did you try asking the alligator next door?
We did not see an
Alligators like-
The
alligator.
investigator. Oh my gosh.
I see. That makes sense. Hey, do you think
He's wearing
alligators like
Hmm?
turtles?
Well, he doesn't say anything to me.
Now, what like are these like glass enclosures that we can look down into, or are they
Iron
like
bars.
cages, or
Iron bars.
same with the investigator?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over there and I'm just gonna like tap on one of the bars, see if I get anything's attention.
A giant alligator wearing a vest bursts out of the water, tries to bite you, and then sinks back beneath the waves.
Hey, Mr. Gator! Nice vest!
You know he can't hear you underwater.
Cedra, I think you have it wrong. I think he's a venture capitalist.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the name of people that invest in things. Venture capital. Yeah, invest in cap. Yeah, anyways.
He's an investigator.
He's an investigator. Also, he just came out of water to bite you. Yeah.
I was thinking it was a pun on like investigator and gator, but it's okay.
Oh,
It's
it may
an
not be
alligator
that.
It's
wearing
a gator
a
in a
vest.
vest.
Yeah, it's an
Gator
investigator.
But Xavier's fucking sick and tired of stupid shit, so now he's just saying stupid shit like everybody else.
Cedra pulls a coin out of her pocket and throws it in the pond.
You paying him for advice?
Well, I'm giving him an investment.
Nothing
Touche.
happens.
There.
Excuse me, Mr. Mocking Turtle. How do you usually
young
talk
man.
to the investigator?
You don't. It's an alligator. Why would you talk to an alligator?
Because we want to go home.
You talk to an alligator if you want things done snappy.
We want to go home, Snappy.
My name's not Snappy.
What is your name?
Donatello.
Of course it is.
Do
you have a
know
brother
Michael
named-
Angelo?
Pleasure to meet you, Donatello. I am the sensational Cedra.
I feel like this
I am the
turtle acts a bit
sensational
more like
Cedra.
Michelangelo.
Hey, you went out of this cage?
Not really.
Oh, shit.
Do you think we could get the investigator's attention if we go into his cage?
Wait,
I mean,
why would you?
if you want to be eaten,
I don't think
sure.
we're going to go in there, Isaac.
No, you
I'm
know
not
what,
letting you
Isaac?
go in
No,
there.
go. No. Great idea, Isaac.
I'm not
You're
letting Isaac
fighting
go in
size
there.
now.
I don't think little Isaac would fit through the bar.
More likely to fit than the rest of us.
You people make me want to
Your
search
arm
for
would
the
fit,
rest.
and then you wouldn't have an arm anymore.
Where did you say you wanted to go?
To the castle.
The castle or the palace?
Yes.
It's not the same thing.
We want to go see the King of Spades.
We want to go
Oh.
home.
Oh. Are you sure you've got enough time to get there?
Yes,
Well, I mean,
all the time in the effing world.
well, okay. Sunrise comes up pretty soon.
I have no idea what that means.
You don't know what the sun is.
Uh,
I'm the one that failed school.
It means the morning.
No, I
It
get it what it
means
means
sunlight.
for us, but I thought he was saying specific to the king.
Are you the king?
Again, we got all the
I-
time in the world. Obviously, we're going to sleep.
Well then, what I'll do is, if you want to go to sleep, I'll show you the way and have it there for you when you wake up.
that would be wonderful.
That would
That
be
also sounds
wonderful.
ominous.
That does sound quite fantastic. Much appreciated, Mr. Mocking Turtle.
So at this point, you should probably go and find somewhere to sleep. Wits and survival, difficulty 2.
Oh no.
Normally, this is something I'd be great at. Oh my freaking!
I'll use my last willpower for the night for 5 minutes sleeping spot.
I'm just gonna keep using willpower until I get a roll I like. There we go.
And
I
that's
saved
not
up all my
Isaac.
willpower the entire game.
I'm completely out of willpower at this point.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
you
messy
rolled.
Literally
and
my
abused?
worst game of rolls ever.
There are no bad rolls in TTRPGs. They're all good. They add character and flavor. Absolutely.
So,
Now, Shiv,
Hmm.
because I don't quite understand how this game works still. Is it because she has so many hunger dice that
it's
she's
probably
rolling
not
like
helping,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, you all find a place to survive for the night. Cedra does manage to survive it, but unfortunately, the ground was a little bit too light, so you won't be able to slay. Oh no, you already won. You may only slake half of your willpower when you reset on the next session.
Comfortable ground.
So we've got the next game set for Friday,
Friday.
usual time, 11:30 UTC.
And then a week from Friday's the ball, right?
Yeah.
With special guests abound.
Yeah, the ball.
Ooh.
The ball people won't want to miss.
That's the 18th, though, not the Friday. It's a Saturday,
Oh, is
isn't
it
it?
the
It's
18th?
the 17th. It's the 17th.
No, it's the
17th
17th.
for
It's
Sugar.
Saturday for Shiv.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
okay.
So, thank you very much for coming. We'll see you this coming Friday. Everyone say goodbye.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.